Mm. Good morning, y'all. And yes, I look tired, and that's okay. I could do that because I'm a real human. I am a real human. Good morning. And I know ain't nobody expecting me to be on here today. And nobody. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Yes, I still got my old lady sweater and my pajamas on from yesterday. It's okay. Mm? Good morning. Good morning. So I wanna talk to y'all because I feel encouraged this morning, y'all. I want to tell y'all that y'all give me a lot of life and strength, even though I ain't gonna lie, my mind is kind of overwhelmed. I might have to go into prayer for a couple of days and just like get out of all of this so I can hear in the spirit. But I want to tell y'all that I'm grateful that you guys are listening. I did some numbers last night, right? I did some numbers and I was thinking about it. If each one of you all were have told one, two, three, four, five people, we'll say, right? Do y'all realize how many babies are going to eat because of y'all? That's really blowing my mind that there could be a like good morning. There could be a lot of babies and that are not going because y'all know I love little kids and they my favorites out of. I mean I love big people too, but you know what I'm saying. Little kids tell it like it is. They don't care. They're not about to fake it front for you. So with that, I'm just excited, family, that you all are doing y'all part, and God is going to bless y'all for that. I want y'all to know, don't get frustrated, don't get irritated, and I know it is disheartening to understand that people around you are really blind. They really don't know what's going on. But the fact that, good morning, y'all, the fact that y'all are, um, y'all learning and y'all want to understand and you all are searching. My nephews and nieces be hitting me up. Let me tell y'all something about these young folks. These young folks, I'm talking about like 17 to 24, they own it. They not waiting for y'all old people to feel like y'all got it. They are on it. They are looking for information. They are finding information. They are getting information. And I ain't trying to say nothing against the old people, but the young people see it. They see it. You was just watching me. They see it. Yep. Nephew, this boy texts me about every day like, Auntie, look, just what you said. I'm like, telling you. I don't have no reason to lie. I'm not on here trying to get famous. I'm not on here trying to get rich. I'm on here trying to make sure that my people is good. Y'all my family now. And I'll tell you something so crazy. I haven't really talked to my biological brothers in like a year, right? I haven't talked to them in over a year. Do you know I sent them an email saying, listen, now one of my brothers is a minister of music, and one of my brothers is a ordained minister. Okay? I said, if y'all not up on this, y'all need to get this, y'all need to get that. Do you know one of them sent me a thumbs up and the other ones didn't even reply? Just understand that when you call me saying that everything is happening, I'm going to hit you with a thumbs up. Y'all going to be my witness now. I'm going to hit you with a thumbs up. Don't ask me where to get nothing. Because even in y'all evilness, I'm still trying to make sure y'all straight. And this is why I'm telling you. The family that don't want to hear it, hit them with the thumbs up. Or have the monkey with the ears over they like this. Because the same way you expect me to hear you screaming and hollering about your stomach being in your back, it didn't have to be like that. Keep that same energy. You said it. Restaurants are saying they can't serve drinks because of something about their water contamination. Just Kenya. Do y'all know I just got on my Facebook? Listen, people are asleep. I got on my Facebook. Now listen, if I was on there talking crazy about fighting somebody, it'd have been 100 people on my live, baby. I got on there talking about survival and showing them this stuff. 9 views. 9 views. So, to my real family. To my real family, go on and get you some, family. Because they don't care and I don't. I'm starting not to care. And maybe that's why God said, Jesus said, who is my family? If they ain't trying to do the will of my Father, they ain't my family. Like, family, get y'all stuff together. Don't blow y'all money. Stop eating out if you can. And look, now you can't even get drinks. It's going to be the food in a minute. So, family, go get y'all stuff. We is not about to worry about the people that want to live like they got it. And God said, don't be worried about that. We ain't going to be here that long. So, get y'all stuff, family. I'm not telling my blood family nothing else. I don't have anything else to say. I'm not going to text nobody. Matter of fact, I just might block everybody. That way I ain't even got to worry about what you don't believe. But when it start happening, you won't be able to call me. And y'all think that's ugly, but them will be the same people that'll be trying to find out where you live so they can come take your stuff because they know you got it. Folks is about to find out who is what right now. I'm telling you. So if you always had a feeling like that cousin was a little suspect or that auntie or that cousin, you better watch them. Don't tell them what you got. And I ain't never been like that. All y'all see I share. But I'm realizing it's about to be survival of the fittest right now. The people that paid attention and the people that didn't. And I'm not going to feel sorry because y'all don't want to be stressed out right now. Well, we don't want to be stressed out when it's all the craziness going on. So please don't call me. Don't ask me where to get nothing because it probably won't be nothing by that time. It's already in the food. Look at the baby form. I'm telling you, Asia, listen, baby girl. The folks that's listening is, and the folks that ain't. But we going to see them out in the streets running in pandemonium talking about, God, what happened? No, God told you. He warned you. He said, I'm the God. I'm going to warn you before it comes. Now, you can keep on listening to your pastor and whoever these people is telling you what they not going to go through, and you already can pay with your hand in your forehead right now, honey. The food they selling bad food. Like, what? The people just put on there that they about to go to war. The young ladies, they got their lobster dinner. Like, where is y'all minds at? Like, we don't care if y'all believe it or not. We going to be prepared. Amazon got all the stuff. Amazon. Hit up Amazon. We got a disaster preparedness list in the top of there. You can go and kind of look at what you need. But listen, family, Now y'all see why I've been coming on here talking about this kind of stuff fervently for the last 6 months. Like, please get non-perishable foods. Please get non-perishable foods. Please get non-perishable foods. Please get non-perishable foods. Please get the things that you need. Please get these light bulbs. Y'all see they talking about power shortages? Did y'all see that? They talking about it ain't going to be a lot of power shortages and rolling blackouts and all of that. Y'all see this ain't plugged to nothing. It's rechargeable. You don't need one for every room in your house. You need enough for the places that y'all going to be occupying the most. It was shut down yesterday in 17 states. And if you wasn't here for the live that we did the night before yesterday, so it's crazy because the live that we did right before that happened, I was taking people to the commodity boxes saying, if there's no food in the store and the government is going to feed you, this is what you will get for your whole family. We sure was, wasn't we? And then the next day, people couldn't go buy food. Yes, yesterday they showed the Hoover Dam water level too long, and if more, no electricity. Your TT Circle, we talked about it. I ain't going to say I told you. I'm going to say we talked about it. We talked about it. Then we talk about it. I said, go get lava rocks just in case there's no electricity so you can heat and cook. Go get one of these and store up on butane and use it for what you need and don't be wasting it. You can look it up online. If you want to know the stones in the breastplate, that's an easy Google. You can find it. They give the names and everything. That's how I found out what they were outside of the Bible. You can Google them. Barbecue grills are selling like hotcakes, but this the thing. If it's a food shortage, you're not about to be able to just grill outside. If it's a food shortage, you think people going to be smelling your grease burning on your coals and you ain't going to have to fight for your food. Have y'all not seen people fighting over gas? It's in my Amazon. Hit the Amazon link and go to disaster preparedness. It's right there. Oh, so my girlfriend sent me something last night. Did y'all see the line in Milan, Italy? I reposted it. Who saw the line in Milan, Italy? And they said canned food is food. Who saw it? Just as many as you. I mean, they not cheap, but just think if you had to set them down in the fire to heat water. I think I got like 30 pounds or something. It's up to you because I don't know how big your family is. Hey, y'all. Okay, so y'all saw the video on TikTok of the lines long in Milan. People waiting at the food bank in Milan, Italy. Go look on TikTok. Y'all go look it up real quick and watch that line. I reposted it. I don't know how y'all see my repost or whatever. But they have lava rocks at Tractor Supply for $4.99 a bag. Thank you, Tractor Supply got lava rocks on sale for $4.99 a bag. Girl, I easily paid $30-something for mine during COVID. There y'all go. Tractor Supply. Y'all see the Quinterio? You saw that line in Italy? It sounds just like the line Miss Patsy told us she saw 2 weeks ago. Is Miss Patsy Lavagno here? Miss Patsy, are you here? Because Miss Patsy told us that 2 weeks ago. Who remember Miss Patsy doing our live 2 or 3 weeks ago? Came on here and told us that what used to take her 30 minutes to get through a food bank, and she started going in May. 2 weeks ago, it was a 10-block line, exactly like it was in that video now from what, yesterday or today in Milan, Italy. Just because you ain't seeing it don't mean it ain't happening. Remember Sarah? Well, guess what? The same line she described to us about people waiting in line for canned food. Now it's over there in Milan, Italy, and other places. It's just y'all not, I mean, I'm not saying y'all. The world is like, oh, that's not going to happen. Oh, well, it's happening, though. But it's happening. Because they were standing in line in food in the heat. And in China, they were standing in line for a mandatory vaccination. And I've been telling y'all, it's about to get cold. You do not want to have to be standing outside for hours and hours and hours and hours in the cold to get a little bit of food. And if you do, because you don't want to listen, you can go buy your hoodies now from us. Go to nerddrunkshop.com. At least we got super thick hoodies. So you'll be warm when you get out there if you don't want to listen right now. We'll sell, and we sell blankets. So if you don't want to listen and you don't think it's a big deal, just go on and buy these for later. We got real big ones. So you can wrap everybody up while y'all standing in the line to get whatever you need. And we got real good hoodies. They're real thick. You know, since y'all don't want to listen right now. But you can go on and buy your blanket and stuff. So you can be warm out there. Cover babies up. You know what I mean? We sell them real good hoodies. They real stout. They don't shrink. So you can put 2 of those on. You know, and pull the thing down to stand in line. Because y'all don't have to do all that. Y'all don't believe none of that's going to happen. So. For the people that's been here with me, is it not crazy that we are literally watching it unfold? But we are not waiting until the news tells us. Y'all be happy that God is speaking to us early and we don't have to wait. We are ahead of the curve, not behind it. Most of the world is going to be behind the curve. God has blessed us to be ahead of the curve, honey. You said you shook, but God is with us. Yes, he's with us. But this is his plan. See, okay, let me say something to y'all. For those of you that have been going to church and they have only been telling you that God is loving, they lied. They lied. God is a beast when it comes to what he don't like. And he said, I'm going to destroy this earth again, and it is going to be so scary that men's hearts are going to be given out with fear. Why don't y'all believe that part? Y'all only believe that he a good, loving God. Y'all ain't seen him open up the ground and drop people in. Gave Moses' whole sister leprosy because she just talked crazy to Moses. Where do y'all get this God is only a loving God from? He got rid of, destroyed whole civilizations because they wouldn't listen. So what God is y'all serving? Tell me. Because the one that I said if I created it, I can destroy it. And he said he's going to do that. He said it's going to rain down fire. And now we got a whole fire-breathing dragon that came out of nowhere. And guess what? Did y'all see? Remember I told y'all, I said, no, it's more. Somebody posted a video and it's like 7 of them. They was flying in a school just like birds. Did y'all see that? Y'all seen it? I reposted it. I told y'all I said he is not the only one. Now what's scary is that I think I counted 7. How many continents do we have, y'all? How many continents do we have? 7. And when they was flying in the air, it looked like it was 7 of them. Sis, it's not an actual dragon in scripture. Okay. Just like it wasn't an actual flood and it's not an actual food shortage and the mark of the beast is not actually here. You're right. The mermaids that they found were not actual. Nope, none of the. It's all literal. You're right. I believe you. You're right. You're right. Mm-hmm. So there's that. Because the Christians is on here talking about this ain't the mark of the beast, but Amazon One, you can pay everywhere with your hand. You pay with your face. Can't pay with your face without paying with your forehead on Apple. I mean, what more do y'all need to see? The plagues is here. The water is drying up. The Euphrates is dried up. Like, really? Most people don't believe the Bible they read. His rod and staff come from me. Don't need your faulty logic. You're a mere mortal. Don't type swipe ME5396. We don't even know your real name. Go away. I'm a mere mortal that he gave the gift of prophecy. Thank God. Just so you know, I talked about 9/11 before it happened. COVID. I got all my receipts. So y'all can keep talking about who what. But baby, I got my receipts from over 30 years ago. Who is you talking to? But I know who we talking to. You know who we talking to? We talking to the same people that said that they not the holy people in Revelation. So I don't even know why I be arguing with y'all, because y'all keep saying y'all not God's holy people. So turn your ears off. Not talking to y'all. I'm talking to God's real holy people. The people that's listening and the people that believe. Right? Because if you go back on my page, you must be new here. But you can go back to February 25th and every single thing that has happened. I talked about it before March 1st. And March 1st, it started happening. But I ran it all down in about 3 videos, homie. Before the 3rd month. And now we're in the 9th month. And every single thing that God told me to tell all of these lovely people that come here, it's happened. So, false prophet, where? Sometimes it's even immediate. Who remembers me saying some people is going to go in a grocery store, Somebody asked them to go to the grocery store, and they don't even know they walking into an ambush. And the man that made the electrical machine to pull water out of the air walked into a store 6 hours later and was killed. Not only that, there was 5 other mass shootings in the same day. My stuff be making worldwide news, homie. Whether you believe it or not. Prophet, false prophet, where? What you talking about? Told my people the night before last, go look up this, go look up that, and we woke up and people could not go get the food. False prophet, where? I told them it wasn't going to be no milk in February. March, April, May, baby, it wasn't. I said, y'all babies going to need milk. I didn't say nothing about grown people. I said, y'all babies going to need milk. And not even 30 days later, there was a baby milk shortage. False prophet, where? I told them the food that's going to be in the store, if it's there, it ain't going to be no good. And now they selling outdated and rotten food. False prophet, where? This is all in less than 5 months, homie. Y'all, we going to nuclear war. Oh, you're fear-mongering. What they say 2 days ago? That America is about to go help the Ukraine because Russia almost hit nuclear power. I said, y'all go get lava rocks because it ain't going to be no electricity. And now the Hoover Dam, which generates most of our electricity, is dry. False prophet, where? I said, y'all, it ain't going to be no fresh fruit and vegetables. Please go get some eggs because it ain't going to be no eggs. And they started burning up egg farms. Right after we talked about it. False prophet, where? Y'all might want to talk to the people y'all listening to because ain't none of they stuff came true because they prophesy on houses and we in a dang recession, depression. But I'm the false prophet. Looks like y'all don't know what the word of God look like. Boom. Y'all didn't know Jesus either. That's why y'all was calling him a witch and a warlock. So I'm right on cue. I'm right where I'm supposed to be. Right where I'm supposed to be. I'm right on target. They didn't believe God. They didn't believe Noah. They didn't believe Jesus. They didn't believe none. Yeah. And unbelief is a sin. Baby, I believe. And my daddy is hitting me with the information. Maybe that's why he giving it to me. Because he know I actually believe what he tell me. And he know I ain't going to hold it. I ain't going to try to use it to make people make me rich. I don't give a damn. All the money that's been coming my way, I've been giving it away. How about that? Because I knew we was going to a cashless society. So it ain't going to do me no good anyway. But you all, pastors that's packing your pockets, I know who's going to be taking the mark. Can they be used inside the home? What I'm thinking is you're going to have to heat them up outside, and then you have to put them in like a cast iron or some type of tub that they won't burn, and you can use that as a heater. You can also stick them down in water, and they'll heat water, and you can lay a flat pan on top of them and cook on them. Your daughter bought some bottled water, and it was sizzled. These are things y'all need. Y'all, if they hit our cell towers, how you going to talk to anybody? You need a radio. You need a portable stove. If they hit, do y'all think that the cell towers and stuff in Ukraine was just working? No, they wasn't. Gas masks. Dehydrated food. You need the stuff. If you got babies, instead of going out and buying bundles and diamond rings and chains, baby, you better have some of this so you can keep your babies alive. This would be the best $30, $40 you ever spent. You want to spend $200 on something, ball out and get some gas masks for your kids. Do that. That's balling to me. Showing that you got dehydrated meat, beans, rice. And it's so crazy because do y'all remember the young man that got on here and said that he would be embarrassed to stand outside and wait online outside for some food? And I said, well, you're going to be real embarrassed when you see your baby's ribs. When your kids is starving and you're begging people and doing tricks for food. I would be more embarrassed to say that my pride got in the way of my kids eating. Because I didn't want nobody to look at me and think, what your kids gonna think when y'all roll up in that grocery store and it ain't nothing in there. But daddy, I'm hungry. But mommy, I'm hungry. And there's nothing. Keep on being embarrassed. I ain't embarrassed that. Not when it comes to taking care of my kids. Not making sure that looking around and seeing how this world is going. Clearly, they are not selling all of this stuff for no reason. They do not have disaster prepared food in all of these regular grocery stores and stuff for no reason. Like, are y'all that blind? Y'all got y'all stunners on. Take them out so you can see. Your Cartiers, your Gucci glasses, your Dolce and Gabbanas, evidently they blinding you. They ain't helping you see. They blinding you. And your homegirls and your homeboys is too that's telling you to go take these trips and spend this money. I know everybody going in the grocery store. Oh, bro, look at these. I just caught these. You can't eat them. Your babies can't eat them diamonds. It said a piece of bread is going to be worth more than rubies and diamonds. Well, I got about 8 in here. That's canned bread. I got about 8 slices. So what kind of rubies in there? Come on, let me see what you got. What you got? I got a 1/4 a cup of chicken for you. What you got? How many rounds you got? I got 2 bags of this for you. What you got? Because I really don't plan on taking a mark. So I've been prepping for years. Because I really don't plan on taking it. But the fake believers, the unbelievers that don't believe that God's going to do, yeah, they're going to take it. They ain't going to have no choice because they ain't going to be nothing. And if the rapture don't happen between now and December 13th, what y'all going to do? Because that's about when December 15th we go to a cashless society where Revelations 13 says. So if the rapture don't happen between now and then, Christians that don't got to worry about it, what you going to do? All my Christians, I don't got to worry about that, honey. I know if it don't happen in the next 90 days, we go to a cashless society. So tell me what y'all going to do since y'all got it all together. Help me understand. Because the food that they selling now is bad and outdated. And it's rotten. And it's getting worse come 2 days from now. Rechargeable, long range, whatever you can find. Y'all, it don't matter the brand. You just need to get what works. Just think, did y'all see the thing down in Miami in the Walgreens? They got that whole screen there. There's a place for your head to be scanned, and you got to speak to turn it on. They ain't gonna he said, look at that. It's a locking system up there. You ain't even gonna be able to just walk in and open the thing and get water. This is in Florida and other places. And now you can pay with Amazon One with your palm. You don't need no cards or nothing. Amazon, boom. Apple, you facial recognition pay. Can't pay with your face without paying with your forehead. Can't pay with your hand without paying with your palm, baby. I don't have to worry about it. You're right. Neither do I. Because I'm preparing because my daddy said it was coming. So I'm preparing. You work at Amazon in Houston, install food dehydrator machine, getting ready to be delivered, baby. I got 4. I got 4 dehydrators. One that got 10 trays, and then 3 of the 5 ones. It's not a game. Aldi in suburb of Chicago said they had no cash lanes. Aldi's Aldi in suburb of Chicago, they have no cash lanes. One lady opened it to help me and my mom pay with her cash. And they was like, oh, that's only in Walmart. Now Aldi's got no cash. The Walmart, where you at where they scan your body from head to toe? Because they going to make sure that you got that chip. I told y'all. We talked about it, excuse me. You said I live in Baltimore and no cash lanes are in the supermarkets. Villa Park, Illinois. St. Louis, Missouri. Five Below 2. Fresh Time in Ohio is cashless. And these freaking, y'all, I almost dropped the F-bomb. And these effing pastors is not telling these people that we are in a cashless society. That is mind-blowing to me. But they'll tell y'all that I'm a false prophet. And no cash lane in LA. Same in KC. California, New York. Five Below is definitely cashless in New York. Have we looked on the Amazon prices of survival foods? Yeah, it's expensive. It didn't used to be. If you was it's getting more expensive because people are seeing. That's why I told y'all, hurry up and get it before they run the prices up where you can't afford it. I got seeds. Y'all, okay, listen, y'all. I've been doing this. I was doing this before COVID. I was stocking for the end of the world before COVID. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. I've been on this. I'm just telling y'all, hurry up. What should you do with the money you have? Buy as much dehydrated food, water, and warm winter blankets and things like so. If we have to live like we in a third world country, no electricity, no power, you need cast iron skillets, you need fire starters, you need something to cut down trees and stuff and branches if you have to be making fire. Like Little House on the Prairie is about basically how we about to be living. So if you ever watch Little House on the Prairie, that is how we about to have to be living right now. Little House on the Prairie. So everything that they needed to start a fire and everything with no gas and all of that kind of stuff, this is the stuff that you need, like manual can openers. Everything that you have in electric, you need to have in a manual. So if you got money on your credit cards, instead of balling out and buying wigs, that $1,000 could stock you and your family up on rice, water, dry fruits, beans, potatoes, all of that stuff. Get you a dehydrator, vacuum sealer, the oxygen absorbers. You need those for certain like beef jerkies and stuff that you're gonna make. Spend your money wisely, because if we go into a cashless society in 3 months and you don't plan on taking like the Lamar thing that they come in with, even if it doesn't fully happen until next summer, you will still be way more prepared than everybody, because those people are not sitting in Milan for nothing. In that line, all them people waiting for canned goods. They doing it here for canned goods. Something is coming. And if you want to wait and be silly, then wait and be silly. But don't be mad, and please don't be trying to run up in folks' houses, because I'm telling y'all, it's some folks that's waiting on whoever think they about to come take what I done been trying to take in store for my family. Telling you, folks is not letting you come in and take nothing. So be mindful of you just gonna go in and okay. Because even the old lady gonna have something waiting on you. I believe. I'm telling you what I know. You ain't gonna have to be hungry no more after today. You are not gonna have to worry about hunger or breathing. None of it. You ain't gonna have to worry about your stomach being in your back, because you're gonna be on it for good. Fooling around with me thinking you coming in here to get anything that I got. You will not be hungry. Let me help you with that problem. I'm hungry. You won't be after you try to break up in here. You ain't never gonna be. You will never thirst again, sir or ma'am. This is going to be the unalive water and bread. You ain't going to have to worry about it. And the Bible said we're going to war with the sons of dark and the sons of light. So we at war, then it's okay. But if you think that folks is letting you just come in and get this, they not. They not. Folks gonna surprise y'all. Yeah. I keep telling y'all, I've been doing this for years. I didn't just, oh God, it's the news and it's the TikTok thing. No. I got years and years, all the way back to 12 and 10, 2010, 2012, where I was getting to where you could go live on Facebook. I was telling my friends and family this before COVID. They didn't listen either. And then when COVID happened, I gotta stand in this line, and where can I get it from? I said, oh, it's on back order for 6 months. You probably won't be able to get it unless you can go to the Goodwill. Oh, you can't go to the Goodwill because they closed. I don't know where you gonna get it from, because you can't go to no garage sales because they ain't letting people outside. So I don't know. And I went on back to making my kids bread and stuff. We had some of our best meals during COVID. And I'm not trying to be funny. I'm saying I didn't have to worry about laundry soap, dishwashing liquid. I had been buying all that stuff because God told me something was coming. I didn't wait till the news started reporting it. I had been prepping from 17 to the end to June of 19. And I did a video. I said, what's going to happen in 2020, y'all, where a whole bunch of people is going to die? We ain't going to be able to leave our house. It ain't going to be no food. God keep telling me these 3 things is going to happen in 2020. I did this video like June or July 17th of 2019 on my Facebook. And 6 months later, what it was. And all my family's like, how did you know? I said, God told me. And y'all don't want to listen. Y'all want to be out there doing your thing. And now y'all got to be in lines and stuff. I'm not doing that. Listen beforehand. How do I make bread? You can go online. I have a KitchenAid, but you don't need that. Go online and look up how to make all sorts of bread. Naan, tortillas, all the bread that any country makes. You need to go look it up and write it down, save it. Because if it ain't no internet, what you going to do? I got a bread book too. I'll show y'all. I have a bread book that even shows me how to make a brick oven outside. So go to the Goodwill, get y'all some bread books. Yeah, I even got me a sticky rice pot. I got all kinds of stuff. I got my thing, the grind, mortar and pestle, or metal, whatever you call that thing. Mortar and pestle or whatever, so I grind up my herbs and whatnot. I got bread books, and it takes you how to make, it's like 300 some different type of bread, but, simple breads. Pesto bread, regular white bread, high fiber bran loaf, butter bran bread, and then at the back, or maybe it's in the front. Oh, no. It even showed, look. Homemade brick oven. Show you how to build it. Adobe oven. Even show you how to make the clay for it. It show you step by step how to build you an oven. So if you got land, you got a house, and you can do it. Even show you how to make the clay. Yep. To like put on your, when you're going to put something down in the ground or whatever. Yep. Bernard Clayton. I've had this book for years though, y'all. Just find a book, but it's Bernard. Just screenshot it, I guess. They probably still got it on Amazon. I don't know. I bought it at Goodwill years ago. Years and years and years and years ago. You're welcome. But yeah, so We got books on how to do like back to the basics, the prepper Bible. We got a couple different ones, but I'll show y'all these. So we got Armad, I believe, got me this back to the basics. So it just show you how to like chop wood, what vegetables are good. You know what I'm saying? Buying and working land, raising your, but it show you how to make shoes in here, like everything, all the stuff our great grandparents and stuff, how to make baskets out of vines. You know what I mean? Like it literally show you how to make furniture in here and everything. How to treat the wood. Show you how to make hats and shoes, everything. What kind of bugs, how to make a beehive, how to put it together, how to run it. So we got the Prepper's Survivor Bible, the complete guide to survive after the society collapse, canning, home defense, life-saving strategies for self-sufficient living, and mental health. That's going to be a huge thing during these times, trying to stay sane when everything that we know is not normal. We got another one of the lost ways. And then in our bug out bag, to those of you that are new, that don't know, we have my other bug out bag will be here because I went ahead and got one of the like the big tall ones that go your whole back, because that little backpack ain't about to hold nothing. I had, for everything I got, I had to go get a hiking backpack. It should be here shortly, so all that stuff will be there in there in a minute. But a guide to identifying, harvesting, and preparing edible wild plants. So it is to tell you what area you in and what's edible in your area, when to eat it, how to cook it, and so forth. So and there are some other ones we have, but this is just stuff that you need to start familiarizing yourself with. Because no, we ain't never had a living in time like that, but it don't mean we not. Y'all, I love y'all, but I don't know which book y'all talking about, and I'm not about to keep lifting them books. Just go find some. It don't got to be that book. Just get some harvesting books. Look at foragers books. And then also look at the Prepper's Bible, those type things, okay? Because I don't know. I done held up 5, and y'all keep saying the last one. I don't know which one y'all talking about. Be more specific. Okay, so there's videos. We have a disaster preparedness 2-hour video. And for my newbies, let me show y'all something real quick. I'm going to just run down no electricity, no refrigerated meal for y'all real quick that you can have just in case there's nothing in the stores. So we're going to start off with bread. I don't know if you know, but they have canned bread. You can buy this by the case. It's 8 pieces of bread roughly in here that you would slice, okay? And at this time, we're not going to be eating like we want to. It's not going to be like fine dining. It's soup and something that's going to hold you over to the next meal. So there's canned bread. You got some spaghetti, right? I'm just about to show y'all how I would put this together. You got dehydrated chicken, okay? You got your dehydrated chicken, right? You got pasta. I even have freeze-dried cheese, y'all. So I got dehydrated cream. I can make my sauce or a sauce. Oh, that's honey. I'm sorry. Freeze-dried broccoli. Okay. And I got butter. Now, with that, I can take some of this stuff, onions and whatever, dehydrated. There's peas in here, and other vegetables. So it's broccoli, cabbage, carrots, celery, sweet corn, green beans, jalapenos, leeks, onions, peas, bell peppers, potatoes, spinach, tomato dices, and tomato powder. So if there's no fresh tomatoes, you literally can still, and if you ain't got no canned goods, there's tomato. I didn't even know it was tomato powder. I did not know. I learned recently. So with that, get yourself together. But I can make a whole meal right here, and all I need is water. All I need is water and heat, which I have. So if they hit the power today, I can still eat. All I need is water to feed my family right now, and a heat source. Are y'all getting it? It don't matter what nobody believe. It's what it matters what's really happening right now. And it's really happening right now. Y'all saw them people. I told y'all my homegirl sent me the thing about people standing in line in my line. And we just had Miss Patsy come over here 2-3 weeks ago and say, Circa, I started going in May, like you told me, and it was 30 minutes. And when I went 2 weeks ago, or when she had just came, it was a 10 block line long. 10 block long line for canned goods. And we had just had a young man get on here talking about he ain't gonna be embarrassed. He ain't about to be standing out. And I said, well, be more embarrassed that your kids is hungry then. It making me sad. Because I'm gonna make sure my grandbabies got what they need. My kids is grown. But my kids got gas masks, they got water filtration straws, they got dehydrated rice, and they're working on their other stuff. So I don't care. You don't care, I don't care. If your pride gonna get in the way of you and your babies eating and buying expensive things, it's gonna be, if you choose to buy $500 worth of clothing right now, instead of spending $500 on disaster preparedness food, you get whatever to come to you. And right now, I don't know if y'all know, but I used to kind of work in the credit industry. So if you want a quick $700 and your car payment and you haven't detoured it to the end of your loan, I'll be taking this next car payment. If it's $600-$700, whatever you pay, asking them to put it on the end of your loan and taking that money and going on Amazon. That's what I would do. You got a credit card you've been holding on to, you better use it while it's there. Oh, your husband just picked up a second job listening to my lives. Thank you, Lord. See? For the people that got an ear to hear, they doing it. There's a tropical depression on its way. So more hurricanes. Yeah, we in hurricane season too. Think about all the vegetables and stuff that are in that area that we get. If it's torn up, if the orange trees get messed up and all of those things that we get, the strawberries and all those fruits and vegetables that we get, what's going to be for the winter? It ain't gonna be none. You said I'm on Amazon right now. I'm telling y'all better get it together. I'm not trying to scare nobody, but you can open your eyes and see it. If the food is rotten and they already selling bad food, but the 3 days before they say the world food shortage is about to get worse, what do y'all think is gonna happen in the next months after that? No, I'm not saying don't pay card bills. I'm saying if you have money sitting on you can take your car note and route that payment for this next month coming up to the end of your loan. Okay? So you're still going to have to pay this month, but you can keep that money and go to the store. Deferred, thank you. Yes, you can defer it to the end of your loan. So if you got any kind of payments that you're making on certain things, even with credit cards, you can ask for deferred payments this month. So if you paying out $2,000 this month in BS on stuff you really, cable, go get a Fire Stick. $350 a month on cable. Shoot, that's a lot of this stuff. It's a lot. Whatever your cable and all of that is. But you will have a large last payment. Listen. Okay. If you don't have the money to go spend, because this food is not cheap, 9 pounds of dehydrated meat on Amazon last week was $565. You got 4 pounds roughly, I think, of dehydrated chicken, 4 pounds, if I'm not mistaken, of dehydrated beef, and 1 pound of dehydrated sausage. That was $565. Thank you. You might not make it to the last payment. No, I know. I know you didn't say. I'm saying to the people that are like, whatever, listen. The animals is about to be diseased. Y'all ain't seen that they giving the monkeypox to the deers and stuff? Like, is y'all really waking? Is y'all okay? I can tell who read the Bible and who don't, because the Bible said a third of the animal population, a third of the sea, birds of the air, the fowls, all of that is gonna die. We just saw 50,000 cows laid out. We didn't see the fish floating on top of the water. We didn't see the birds flying out the air. Like, what more do y'all need to see? It ain't gonna be no fresh food, period. No animals, period. The stuff is, you're not, even if they're here, you're not gonna be able to eat them. They're gonna be diseased. Get what you need right now. You is not gonna even be able to drive your car. Did y'all not see they say it's a gas shortage already? You gonna be in the house. You is not about to be riding and cruising nowhere. Spend that money on stuff that you need right now. If you don't have no free money, yes, all of my lives are recorded on YouTube. You can go back and watch all of them. Circuit Trover 22 on YouTube. All of it. Where is my coffee? Fish falling out the sky, right. Fish falling out the sky. Cows dying. They burning egg farms. The chickens was sick. Like, bro, y'all don't have to believe it. And they trying to turn all the cars digital, which means they could turn them off. So you'll still be walking. They already made sure the food system gonna turn off. Y'all see that? Y'all know that was a trick, right? Y'all know that was a test. I told y'all they've been testing stuff. The food stamp thing was a test. Now, y'all don't think that's weird? It came 2 weeks or the week after China and them told their people they couldn't get no money out? It don't have nothing to do with that, do it, Dad? No. They financial system didn't work, and then boom, our food financial system didn't work the next week. I told y'all, it take 3 months. If it happened in China, in 3 months, it's going to be over here. Well, theirs happened at the end of August, and ours is happening in the middle of December. That's exactly 3 months. They said WIC wasn't working either. I feel sorry for these kids that's going out and buying these big old chains and all these diamonds. They didn't spend $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 on this stuff because they not a piece of bread. It said in the Bible it's going to be worth more than rubies and diamonds. Guess I'm going to have all y'all grills. Got 8 pieces. How many grills you got? Let me see. Let me see what you got. You got some warm shoes? Let me see. You need a half a pound of flour. Now, we don't give out pounds over here, baby. We only do ounces. We ain't giving out no pounds or nothing. You can get a few ounces of this good old flour I got and sugar and salt because there's none in the store. You can have a cup of dehydrated chicken. That's going to cost you. I'll give you half a pound of pasta. 4 sprigs of broccoli. What you got for me? I got garlic powder, garlic salt. What you got for me? Let me see what you got. Look, and for the single man, let me see what you can do for this little bit I got for you. Come on now, shake what your mom gave you. Now. Folks, it's about to be turning tricks for food. Let me see your trunks. How hungry are ya? No, wait. You want 2 pieces of bread or 1? Oh, yeah. Y'all ain't seen the book of Eli? Mm-hmm. How many tree logs can you lift, sir? You haven't had a meal in 2 weeks. Oh, wow. A nice, you smell that? What's that cooking? It's casserole. Listen here, y'all. I'm joking, but for real. It's about to be like that, though. I'm serious. I ain't got no man, so hey, what? I'm gonna need you to go chop some wood. Yeah. We got a few beans here for you. Cup of beans, cup of rice, a little salt. It'll get you over the next week when I can see you again. You go chop some more wood for me or what? I'm joking, but I'm serious. Y'all know that, right? Not about the men, but this is how it's about to be. So imagine being a mother or a father that has a family. Because folks be talking about I do whatever. I'm 10 toes down for mine, but you too ashamed to stand in a food line to make sure your baby's gonna be able to eat for the next 5 months before they can harvest again. People gonna be doing a lot of things they never thought they would be doing. You said it, Miss Reed. Get vegetable oil. It can start a fire. That is true. We got fire starters. We got a ton of fire starters, though. We got them. They in here. Because you're going to want to keep that oil to cook with, baby. It's not going to be none. So get you some. Where is my fire? Oh, I probably threw them in the bag. They in here somewhere. We got a couple of them in here. Ooh. I threw them down in here and I shouldn't have. Because y'all know we got real stuff around here. We ain't playing. We is not playing. We got our machetes, so when we have to go chop down branches and whatnot, we ready. We ready. We ready. I'm gonna be singing for y'all. We ready. We ready for y'all. We ready. We ready for. I could put this on the stick and fish with it, but I got 5 fishing poles. But if I need to be out on some other stuff, steering, using a spear to get some type of food, I can do that. I have an emergency light that I need to charge. That is USB. I have hatchets of all different sizes, some that are heavy, some that are utility tools. My fire starters, what the heck? I must have put them, I didn't put them somewhere else. A small hatchet, all of these have holsters to them too. It's a hammer on one side. It's a fire starter on here. Oh, here go one of them. They might be on this thing, I don't know where they at. There's a fire starter built in on this one. It has pliers and all different types of screwdrivers. There's a knife on here. Hold on. Got pliers and whatnot that I need, So this is a great utility knife. And and this little thing it's sharp. It is not for it's real. I don't know what. I must have threw my other fire starters. They either down here or in something. They here somewhere. I don't know where they at. But yeah, I got binoculars. We got candles. We got stents. We got stethoscopes. Just in case somebody get hurt, we can tie their arm up or do whatever we need to do with that. I even have a bulletproof banger in here just in case somebody get the bucket at your auntie and I gotta run. So we are ready. We ready. We ready. I don't know where my other fire starters is. They might be up here somewhere. I need to get my bag together. We got our gas mask. We got our pills just in case they try to drop some nuclear stuff down on us. We got our portable stoves. We have our portable light system, which is our, hold on. Ooh. Now this ain't much, but at least we ain't gonna be without no power. So of course they have bigger ones that you can get, but again, it's only me. So we got solar power system and this comes with lights in it. It's not the same ones, but it has a small solar panel. And it has lights, and then that's a small little generator, and it has like plugs and stuff where you can plug different stuff up. So all of this stuff is on Amazon, and they have better ones, but I'm just getting what I need for right now. Like, I don't know what's going to happen later. I just have to plan for the most, you know, whatever. So this also has an MP3 player and a radio on it, which is something you need, because if there's no TV, if there's no news, the radio will still work. And I have a solar panel, so you can use for lighting, mobile phone charging, and it says DC load. So, and it has a flashlight on it, on the side, right there. So it's a flashlight too. So it has light bulbs that you can recharge, solar light bulbs, a solar panel, and a small generator. Ooh. Got this. Multi-tool. So it's got all these different pieces. Each piece is something else. So there's a knife, rope cutting device, bottle opener, extension handle, screwdriver, extension handle, flint, whatever a napper is. I think that's like to break glass or something. There's also a whistle in there and a compass. And then it's an axe and a shovel. So you have all of these in one thing. You see? And you can use all these. So, they have these on Amazon. Get drops for your kids. If your kids is too young to take pills, you need the drops. Don't just get stuff for you, and you don't want to be trying to gauge and be a hurt your baby giving them too much. So get the drops. I didn't put them in here somewhere. Get these for the kids. Okay? Because we believe God. And he said that it's a famine coming. He said that the Antichrist is going to be going against the Christians, against God people. So the regular stuff that everybody else get to do, if you believe in God and you believe what he said, then you know you're not going to be able to do that stuff. So why are you not preparing for that? Unless you've been faking and you plan on taking a mark and you just didn't want to tell the people at your church. Because if you don't have nothing stored, how are you going to avoid taking it? If there's nothing in the stores and there's no animals. Because I'm going to tell you something. Everybody talk about hunting and stuff. My daddy hunt and has been hunting for years. And when COVID came, he said, baby, it ain't that much wildlife. He said, I don't know why everybody, he said, you better learn how to can. My daddy been hunting since the 60s, 70s. No. He said, he said, what wildlife? Now, mind you, this was before COVID. This was during COVID. Like, December, January, February, March. My daddy told me back then he was like, ain't no animals to hunt like that. Girl, please. He said, don't even let them lie to you. He said, you better learn how to can or something. Sure did. So. Can't believe you said it wasn't. The deers have disappeared. That's what my daddy said. I promise you, my daddy told me that 2 years ago. When COVID first happened, my daddy told me that. That's why he said, no, you better get food that ain't gonna go bad, non-perishable. So I said, bet. Listen to my daddy, and I did what he said. The pills stop the nuclear stuff from getting to your thyroids. Because your thyroid regulates everything in your body, so. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get my little stuff together here. Hold on, y'all. Let me go get my charger. So instead of balling out with your homies and trying to spend money so people think you got it, you better be spending it on what matters. If you really love your kids, don't be buying no expensive outfits. Buy them warm winter boots, stuff that's waterproof. Go buy you some wool blankets and stuff. That stuff is about to matter right now. Cause I know I'm in Missouri, and they talking about we supposed to get Arctic temperatures 30 to 40 below zero this winter. And they said winter is coming early. So, seeming like some Game of Thrones stuff is about to be going on around here. How long will this go on for till the end? We're in the Revelations, honey. Until God come back. And he said it's only 7 years. So, if the mark is here, that means we got about 2.5, 3 years already. So, maybe 2 years. Yeah, remember the toilet paper shortage. This is why I'm telling people. Y'all see how folks was acting over. Folks was getting stabbed over loaves of bread. What y'all gonna think they gonna do if it ain't been done in 3-4 weeks and people get it? Nuh-uh. I don't want no parts of that. Do I have a list I can post? I have a video on YouTube called Disaster Preparedness. We have a disaster preparedness list, and we have a disaster preparedness shop on Shopify. Circuit Trover 22 Disaster Preparedness. So you can go there too. Yes. So we have a disaster preparedness list. There are some items that I've already listed on Amazon on the list that you can buy from there. Not everything. Because y'all got to think, I've been prepping for years. So some of this stuff, that company that I bought it from, they might not even be on Amazon no more. You know what I mean? I was buying this stuff not just on Amazon, Walmart, Target, like I've been Goodwill. So a lot of stuff I got at Goodwill, it was in the box. What is the mark? A banking system where you're not going to be able to buy or sell unless you have it. Yeah, it's been snowing in Africa. That was what, last week? Yep. So, young people, old people, everybody, listen to me. What God said, no matter, I don't believe the Bible was written by men. Yep, men who knew what was going to happen. Because everything they saying is happening right now. How long do you have to prepare before the famine? Baby, we in famine right now. The World Health Organization said next month is about to be the worst month around the world for food shortage. Y'all ain't been looking in the stores. Y'all ain't been seeing. Just if you go, okay, I'm going to go take a break for my newbies. Go on TikTok or YouTube real quick while I'm going to the bathroom. We have water filtration straws, y'all. That's why we got the water filtration system so that we got purifying tablets. We got, because the average human drinks 50 gallons of water a year. Where is it? I might have just put it in the average human drinks 50 gallons of water a year. And these filter, I think, 110 or something gallons. Each straw filters 1,100 gallons of water. Yep, so this is 1,100 gallons. Each one. And you only need 50 to stay on each. You see? So, and if you can't find these, they have, which I had bought these years ago. Like if you already got some type of like collapsible water bottle, just make sure that the nozzles fit. But I also have these too. I've had these 4 years. And it's a carbon filter. And this one I think filters, I think it filters up to 50 gallons or 200 or something like that. 200, 300 gallons of water. So this could potentially be 5 years of clean water for you. Guess what they just said at your job? What, Ferris Love? What did they just put there? Can you just boil water and drink it? No. Not if the water filtration... No. No. Get one of these. This was only like $8, I think. You know how I know these work? Because the first time I saw these was on an infomercial for Africa. And they had babies dropping down in dirty, muddy, nasty water and pulling up 99.9% pure, clean water. And they was like $20 at the time. That was back in 2009 or 10, the first time I saw these. It's been 10 years. And now they are a necessity. And I had told one of my friends a long time ago, I said, yep, that means something. That don't mean nothing. Yeah, it's coming over here, and I'm going to get some of them just in case. Y'all, I started selling them literally. Like 3 years later, that was my company. I told y'all I've always had like disaster preparedness. I had a children's security company where I sold compasses, the bulletproof vests, backpacks. Like I was on that like in 2011 and 12. I've been on this survival stuff because I believe what God... It's just it's still a survival straw. It's still a water filter straw, basically. I do sell this stuff. We're on Shopify. But if you can get it on Amazon quicker, because something is going on. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I don't know if it's because China is getting ready to prepare for war, but some of my orders, they're saying up to like 30 to 40 days to come, and that's crazy, but it'd be better that you get it and don't. You know what I'm saying? So with that, yes. What about books that didn't make it into the Bible? We got them all. We read them. We don't got all of them, but we read a lot of them. They said what? Anyone who is... Get monthly supplies of your meds now. You can get 3 months or more ahead of time. Did y'all hear that? Circuitrova22.com. How do you get it from me? We on Shopify. Just type in, go to Shopify and type in Circuitrova Preparedness. I mean, disaster preparedness, Circuitrova. It's on there. Where you won't be able to tell the seasons. I don't know exactly where it is, but you can Google it, mommy. So if you're on medication, someone just let us know that you can call, I guess, your insurance company or whatever and get 3 months or more of your meds shipped to you. Google it, girl. That's when you go to Google and just type in a part of the scripture that you know, it'll come up. Jesus Christ loves me. He do. And I'm grateful that he told me what was coming so I could warn my new family members so that my grandbabies and nieces and nephews don't have to be scared. Go get you some rechargeable lights. These are emergency lights for like hurricanes and the power outages and stuff. You can recharge these, y'all. You recharge them. And you can turn them on and off. Like some of them that I have a pop button on the end, and some of them don't. It's If you want to order from the disaster preparedness, it's on Shopify. Just type in Sir Control. It'll come up. Disaster preparedness. You said this for work, log in and print paperwork, everything except using the bathroom. So Ferris Love, they said what now? Y'all got to get a chip? I want to see what she said. Oh, they put the scanner at your job. No. Whoa. Told y'all. Ooh, I told y'all. You won't be able to buy or sell. I said you are not going to be able to buy or sell your time. You're not going to be able to buy or sell your time. That's crazy. That's why I said do not be worried about trying to stun on no hoes and all of those stuff. That's stupid. Because ain't nobody about to be going outside. I told you. We ain't about to be able to go outside. Martial law is going to be a thing. You get caught outside. They do not have to tell your family where you at. God forbid you going out trying to get your kids something and now they just out here. Like, think smart. Y'all done seen all the movies. Y'all done seen all the movies about how the kids was left without their parents and had to be with a stranger. Come on. Don't let that be your kids. Start teaching your children about if chaos hits, where do they go? Do y'all have an escape plan of if they at school and you get locked at your job and they get, we're like, what is y'all plans for what's going to happen? Y'all didn't see end of days and the day after tomorrow and all of that stuff. Don't nobody never know when it's coming, but the signs be there. So are you paying attention? Oh, shit. I think that's how it's spelled. I don't know. You can't even see that. It's too light. Darn it. Y'all, it's on Shopify. It's CircuitRover22 or go to CircuitRover22.com and you can click the link there because these markers be doing what they want to when they feel like it. Sometimes if this thing is what they don't show up. And I need y'all to be able to see. Okay, CircuitRover22.com and it'll take you to my Shopify store. Right here. If you want to buy blankets and hoodies that are warm, you can go to nerdjumpshop.com and get you some hoodies and stuff. Because our hoodies is thick. I ain't selling no BS. You going to be super warm in them. Nah, they messing with my lives. Y'all know they messing with my lives. Every time we get to talking about this stuff, they mess with my lives. My children's job scanned their hands to get them through the gates. Are you serious? Tawanda, where do you... All natural. Tawanda, where do your kids live? Let me go get my other charger. Y'all know they do this to me every single time I get to telling y'all the real stuff. Every time. I hope y'all know this is why 5G came so they could track us. I kept telling y'all the 5G was not for y'all cell phones. It was for us so we could be hunted. Who remembers me saying that? Y'all remember? I said 5G was not for y'all cell phones. It's for y'all so that they can track you. I'm talking about to get rid of the people that's not going to worship the one world leader. That's what it's for. That's why they did it during COVID. They put all the 5G towers up. Y'all didn't pay attention. If you was getting out during COVID, every time you went out, it was like an electrical truck and flashing lights, and they had it all everywhere I went for the whole year that we was in there. And then when we came back out, it was all these random poles. If you drive now, every 30 seconds, there is a transmitter pole there. And then at the end of the block, they have the big part. You're not going to be chipped via, you chip via cell devices right now, but it's going to be in your hand. They got you used to the chip being in your hand by putting it on your card. They got you used to the chip being in your hand by putting it in your phone and letting you tap your phone, Apple Pay. So now you're not going to think nothing when you tap your hand. I've been saying this for years. Oh, they're not gonna. It's already. No, they are gonna, and it's happening right now. That's why who remembers that 2 years before the chip card came out, you just start seeing the word chip everywhere. It was on the gas thing when you go pump your gas. They started pasting it on the card things, even though it didn't say chip on it yet. All of a sudden, they just start putting the word chip up. Subconscious. Subliminal. So then 16 came, and they was like, oh, okay, well, you got the tap card. And then they put the chip on it. And we didn't think nothing of, oh, the chip being around. No, they've been programming your mind. Chip, 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 chip. I started taking pictures like, bro, is anybody else seeing this? So y'all don't see that they just wrote chip right here on this ATM little thing right here. On the pay thing. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Yep. So for the people that don't believe, we don't care. Unbelief is a sin. So there's that. Because if you don't believe it, that means you don't believe that what God said is true. I don't care. So that's why all the Christians that be coming on here coming for me, you an unbeliever. I ain't worried about it. What you don't believe that God said is going to happen. You an unbeliever. He said, you better believe what I said. Oh, I believe God's word. Liar. You don't. Because he said that the Christians is about to be martyred. Oh, I'm not going to be here for that, which means you're not a Christian or a holy person of God. So thank you for telling me so I know not to be faking and wasting my time with you. I'm only talking to the people that really believe what's happening is happening. The rest of them that want to give me philosophy about what their pastor told them and not what God said, because it amazes me that y'all listen to what y'all pastor say over. Y'all believe what your pastor say over believing what God wrote in his word. Now make that make sense. How do you believe what your pastor say, but Revelations literally says it and you don't believe that? So you're an unbeliever. Oh, makes sense as to why you come and attack me, because I'm a real believer. I actually believe everything God has said. And guess what? What happens is he be right and y'all be wrong. Dragons. The dragons that are listed in the Bible are the dinosaurs. The Bible from beginning to end is talking about the dragons they had to come up against. Now, in y'all KJV, they take it out. They take it out in y'all book. You can't get into the courthouse. Oh, y'all don't remember me telling y'all when they changed y'all little IDs? I knew something was up in 17 when I got my new driver's license and it said not for federal identification. What the hell you mean? It came from the government. It came from the state, but the state regulates the government regulates the state. What do you mean? Have y'all not seen the flying dragon store in Japan? It's a flying dinosaur in Japan right now, burning up stuff. Right now. The same day that the Japanese government talk about they quit is the same day that dragon showed up burning up stuff. Your dreams are changing since you've been reading Apocrypha good. God is opening up your understanding. You should be very excited. Go look it up. Type in Japan. I gotta go pee. Type in Japan dragon and y'all about to see. So yeah, dinosaurs is real. We got a couple real live ones. And I just told y'all somebody posted the video of the whole school of them. It looked like 7 of them. They was like, oh, wait a minute. But I told y'all it was more last week. I said, no, that's not the only one. Because where did he come from? I'm sending out OTPs today, y'all. I've been trying to, it's been some stuff going on. I'm guessing with China, so my website, some things on there has been a little bit. Ooh, sorry, y'all. So, ooh. I wish I could have a screenshot and people say the dragon is from a movie. I'm still waiting for them. Listen. Okay, y'all. The Bible said they said it's from a movie, but you can clearly hear him and see him. He done showed up in several different places, and there's a whole school of them. Yes, just type in Japan Dragon 2022. I don't care what nobody believes. Just like they didn't believe in the mermaid. They don't believe it's giants. They don't believe in fairies, but these are all things, furies, that we know exist because we read the book of Enoch. We don't care if nobody believes it. We know that the angels went into lizards and all sorts of other things. It's 6 of them. I told you. It's like 6 or 7 of them. I know the dragon is real. I know it's real because that's the same day that the Japanese government quit. And now all of a sudden Japan and China is having all these strange wildfires and it's all this extreme heat. Ain't nobody crazy. I am not crazy. I told y'all, if he here, then it's more of them. He didn't just come out of nowhere. It's more. And y'all don't think that it's weird that the same week that that dragon showed up, House of the Dragon debuted. House of the Dragon debuted on TV the next day or the day after that dragon showed up online. And they found a little bitty one. Y'all didn't see? They found a baby one swimming in the water. Somebody had it on their page. They found a little white one. You can look up that one. That looks like the dragons that they be putting in them things and they be making the people do it. They found a little one. A man was like, oh my God, it's a baby dragon. Look at this. And it was swimming in the water. So what ain't real is showing up. Dang, both of my phones is, hold on. So I don't care what they believe. They didn't believe, Ukraine probably didn't believe that they was about to get bombed. That didn't stop it from happening. Americans don't never believe nothing. But you know what? They don't believe we in a worldwide food shortage. But we just did see a whole line of people in Milan waiting for food. And they waiting in Australia. We got people all over the country all over the world that follow us. And they giving us information, the real stuff. Y'all can keep waiting on the news to tell y'all. So, we're not waiting on the news. We gonna get our stuff before cast iron skillets. They will believe after this winter. You said it. That's why I said I ain't worried. Look, I used to cry and be upset. Y'all, in the last 5 years, I got over that. God said, to him that have an ear to hear, let them hear. So I'm not talking to people that keep saying I don't want to hear it. I don't care. Okay, I'm not about to say nothing to you. I just told y'all, my own flesh and blood, I am the only girl from my mother. I am my mother's only daughter. And when I tell y'all my brothers, they not listening, but the same thing that happened with COVID. For 3 years before COVID, I kept calling my brothers. I was like, y'all need to get dehydrators. Y'all need to get this. Man, we ain't listening to that. We don't want to hear that girl. Go on with that. One of them is a whole minister. He is a whole ordained minister in the Apostolic Pentecostal Church. And he was like, you need to quit reading all them books. The Bible? I need to quit reading the Bible because I literally see the Bible being fulfilled and you preaching to people. Let me go down here and get my street ministry started. Let me go out here and get my street ministry started because you are who people are going to the church. Y'all got them head coverings on and all that. A form of godliness, but denying the power thereof. Why are you not telling people? So if the rapture don't happen in three months, what y'all gonna do when we go to this cashless society, church people? Since y'all pastors ain't telling y'all to stock no food, what is y'all gonna do next month when there's nothing in the grocery store since they told y'all don't have to worry about it? For all my people that got a pastor or that are a minister or bishop right now, if next in 2 days there is no food for the next 30 days, where are y'all going to get food from? Since y'all pastors is telling y'all don't worry about it, if it ain't no food in the store and they're telling you, the World Health Organization is saying that September is going to be bad. They didn't say, oh, and then it's going to get better in October. They said that starts. The worst month starts. Your pastor has been telling y'all the same thing, so y'all been prepping food, right? Y'all paying y'all tithes. Are they dividing that up so people can get food? Like, what's going on? Your old pastor is not saying nothing. God warned me, start telling you in March. That's good. In my wise wife pantry. Come on. After my sister told me I don't want to hear it, I told her I don't want you knocking at my door. Don't come over here and don't send no Negroes over here either, because I hate to have to lay everybody down. But it's about to get ugly. You keep telling your grandparents, my grandma thinks she won't be around to see it. I'm like, Gma, it's happening now. You literally are seeing it. Do y'all remember that they said that the church was going to be rocked to sleep? They said the church was going to be blind. That's why the Bible didn't say the world is going to perish for the lack of knowledge. It said the church. It said my people, and y'all know okay. So for my new people, let's do it, y'all. We do definitions over here. Let's look up the word perish. And for those of you that have it saved from the last time we looked it up, let's look up the word perish, Perish, and put the definition for perish here and tell me, so we can see exactly what that scripture, when God said, my people perish for the lack of knowledge. Let's go look up the word perish and see what it says. What does this say? What's the definition for the word perish? And in Nicaragua, they already burning down churches. Yep. Suffer death, typically a violent death, sudden and in an untimely way. Thank you. Suffer death, typically in a violent, sudden, and untimely way. So you're going to die before your time. God said, my people are going to die before the Christians, the church people, are going to die in untimely or death. They're going to die before they're supposed to, untimely and violently, because they don't have enough information. But y'all telling us that we should not be reading the books outside the Bible. Y'all literally y'all following in line with what God said. Because if you believe in famine, it ain't gonna be no sudden death, because you're not gonna starve quickly. You would have a gas mask. You would have these things. You have them. Why does my board say apocalypse? Because we were reading the apocalypse of Elijah and the apocalypse of Adam or somebody the other day. But we in the apocalypse right now. We are literally in the apocalypse. Man, yeah. Oh, we about to find out who the real Christians is. Folks say, oh, for Christ I live and for Christ I die. We about to see. You don't even believe what he say, so how you going to keep that? This is why that was up there for who asked. Because we were reading the apocalypse of Elijah and the apocalypse of Adam, I think. And these are the books that we read as to why we know what's going on. Well, it's in Revelations too. But these are a lot of the books that they took out of the Bible that y'all pastors be telling y'all not to read. Enoch is in here. The book of Adam and Eve is in here. Like, we get to read all the stories. So we know how many kids Adam and Eve had, what their daughter's names was, and so forth. I did, Miss Baker. Yep. I already knew, though. I told y'all about Trump. Trump is the one that let Russia in the office. I told y'all they did okay. Yeah, whether y'all believe me or not, during COVID or right after COVID, they did like an address of the union or state of the union or whatever that was, and it was one of the White House people or somebody that came on there and they was like, so what should we expect with the thing with Russia? This was 2 years ago. Or a year ago. No, it was 2 years ago. And the man said, they don't got to send no bomb over here. He said, Russia got the button to turn off our water and electricity. Well, it ain't no nuclear power without water and electricity. He said all they got to do is hit a switch. And they can turn off our water and electricity and derail our whole country. So while y'all talking about whatever, This was on Worldwide News because I screenshotted it or screen recorded it. I have to find it, but I screen recorded it and I shared it to Facebook. They being told us, oh yeah, Russia been in our White House. He wasn't even out of office when they said that. Why do they have that power? Because Trump gave it to him. What do you mean? His wife is Yugoslavian. Or wherever she... Y'all crazy. His wife is like Yugoslavian or Czechoslovakian or something. What? Oh, no. We don't do Facebook. I don't do Facebook with the people. Facebook is for my family. This is for my YouTube. I got YouTube and TikTok for y'all. Facebook is for my family. Oh, yeah, no one should have that kind of power, but they do. And if you don't believe me, Google who Gog and Magog are. And so funny, Gog and Magog, who have not been friends ever, are now friends now. So, he had a whole Russian wife. How did he get in there? Well, her brothers and cousins came to visit, didn't they? And now they raiding his house for nuclear war documents that wasn't supposed to be in Mar-a-Lago. Think his wife had anything to do with that? See, they had y'all fighting over who's a better president, but I don't trust none of them niggas. Because Obama, he wasn't no better. Why are you buying all these guillotines and selling nukes as a governor to our enemies? See, y'all might have missed that. I can't remember. It was like I used to get the magazines, all the magazines about like the army and what's going on and this and that and all of that. I used to read that back in 2011, 12, 9, and 10. So when I saw that Obama had sold like 300 billion something to like this many things to this people and this many things to this, I was like, wait a minute, hold on. So when it was like Obama, I was like, do y'all know he bought guillotines? Did y'all know that he sold all these arms to the people that they swear up and down on the news we don't F with? Ain't nobody paying attention? Oh, you right. I'm going to be crazy. Y'all want to know how they got all them nukes? We sold them to them. We did. They got them because we gave them to them. Because it was something we wanted from them. And so we say, oh, I told y'all America the Great Whore. We done prostituted our soul, people, everything out to every country on this planet. And then when they don't give us what all we want to take, because a hoe ain't never satisfied. She always going to try to take extra. And when she can't extort you no more, then she just going to tear up everything you built before she got around. Oh, sounds like America to me. Sound like America to me. Your gas mask just got delivered. Kenya, you is not playing, Pumpkin. I been seeing you for the last couple days. You is not playing. Sarah, she coming for you, girl. She is coming. What do I think about crystals? I think you need to leave Rock God where he was at. If he can't move, if a rock can't move itself, how can it do anything for you? If you got to put it on your altar, I would rather go with the living God, honey. That's who been telling us what's going on. Them rocks ain't telling y'all nothing. Because I'm going to be honest. It's a whole bunch of people like the spiritual this and that. But they ain't told, all these spirits telling y'all to worship these rocks ain't told y'all the food is drying out. They so connected. Have they told y'all to prepare? I just want to know, and I'm not coming against the spirits, but y'all getting so much divine information. Who got stocked up? Is they telling y'all to stock up? Because my God, the living God, told me, look, baby, famine is coming. That hand thing is about to be here. Y'all ain't gonna be able to go get this, go get that. It's gonna be a meat shortage. It's gonna be a milk shortage. It's gonna be a gas shortage. It's gonna be this. My daddy told me, Didn't no crystals tell me. Even the people that's doing witchcraft. Are they telling y'all? They telling y'all something bad is coming, but is God giving them the information to tell y'all what to do? Is y'all crystals telling y'all to stock up food and water for your children and get gas masks? And I'm not trying to be funny. I mean, y'all getting all of these signals and symbols and revelations, but is they telling y'all that the world is about to be starving? I'm not even trying to be funny. These coils y'all putting on y'all body, getting all of these sensations, is they telling y'all to prep food? Are they telling y'all not to go and let Amazon scan your hand? Solera, if they was, you wouldn't be here, baby. You would be on your page talking about the same thing I have, because you've been here for a few days. Them rocks ain't doing that. They show not. Because if it was, you wouldn't even be over here. And you done been over here for over a week. So, Miss Solera, them rocks ain't telling y'all that. Or else you wouldn't be over here. And you done been here for hours and hours and hours on several lives. Asking questions that your rocks ain't answering. Oh, I was about to say, I'm sorry, Solera, because hold on now. I'm sorry, Punky, never mind. Because I'm trying to see what's going on. Because everybody talk about these spiritists and stuff, but I be going on their page. I don't hear them saying nothing. They talk about the chaos that's coming, but they not prepping y'all. Mother Earth will provide for her children. Why are you so afraid of death? Where is your faith? Here we go, y'all. We got one. We got one. Who said I was afraid of death? I said I'm not taking the mark. It's the difference. I ain't never said I'm afraid of death. You never heard that come out my mouth, so don't do that. Watch your mouth here. Don't type swipe. Oh, I'm sorry, Solera. TT apologize. I'm worried about famine. Get off my live. She gonna be the person knocking on the people's door trying, give me some of your food! Please, my children are hungry! Oh, I haven't eaten in 2 weeks and I know you have it in there! That's gonna be Miss Moore. Have a nice life. Moving on. Bible said those that got an ear to hear. Y'all told y'all what we gonna do. This how we about to be on them, looking out the curtains at them. Babe, come look. Look at, that's old Miss Johnson. That's Miss Smithy Moore. Look at her. She run. She got the kids with her too. Go, girl, run. She didn't try to get in somebody's house. Oh no, they didn't lay her down. Like, I'm ready. I got my blinds ready. And guess what else I got ready for you niggas? I ain't going back and forth with you niggas. I'm living my best life. Hey! What do I say? I ain't going back and forth with you niggas. I'm living my... Oh, shoot, they done got Mr. Johnson. They didn't got him, babe. They didn't want to store no food. They said the guys to come on. Look at him, babe. Oh, run. Oh, she got the baby on the hip. Oh, no. Oh, I'm ready. So I can say whatever you want. You right. The earth gonna prepare, and I'm about to go watch out and watch y'all be scavenging for food. I'm about to go watch it. Because a third of the vegetation is gonna die. A third. Okay. If the third of the fish is gonna die, that waters the plants that the land animals eat off of. Oh. Because the water is going to be too toxic, which is going to make the water that runs through all those places toxic. So then the animals that eat the toxic grass are going to be toxic. Oh, okay, you're right. Mother Earth about to take care of y'all. What you don't know is because you don't read these books, she's sick of y'all. She literally said it. I'm wax tired, but because you don't got the rest of it, you don't know that. So keep on talking about what you don't know, girl. Woo! Now, back to our story. Get your gas mask, get your water filtration straws, and get all of the You know what's so funny even about this? California, Texas, and New York put out all the same information I'm saying after I said it, of course. After, because I've been talking about it since February, then they start putting it out. But there's PSAs from y'all government about this right now. Y'all getting on here talking about the earth is gonna provide, and even y'all local governments, is telling y'all no. They said prepare for, and I watched them. When y'all told me they was putting them up, I went and found them, and I watched them. Now, what's crazy is Texas told y'all about the bug out bags right before they flooded. Right before Texas got 1 in 1,000 floods, they told y'all to get bug out bags. Who remembers? They warned y'all about no electricity. Remember? Because I think Ashley or somebody was telling me. Who remembers? Right. It's just Google it. It's on YouTube. God just brought that to me. Right before they flooded y'all out, they said it could be a natural disaster or man-made. Get your bug out bags ready, and then everything, people was crying and stuff was floating. So did. It was about 3-4 weeks before that. The man came on there. He said it could be a natural disaster or a man-made disaster, but you need to get non-perishable foods and blah, 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 blah. And then y'all had flood. Nothing. I don't care. But let me ask you a question. How much of that vegetation that was under all that water can you still eat right now? All the people that had their farms and their gardens, how much of that produce can you eat right now? Since the earth is going to take care of you. Well, y'all keep on letting the earth take care of you then. There's folks that saying Jesus is going to provide, even though God already said it's a famine coming, so you need to prepare. But no, right. He's going to provide. And then the earth is going to take care of you. Let's see what else we're going to get. The winter is coming early. There's going to be drastic temperatures everywhere. Who's new here? Who's new? Oh, there go Patsy. They have gas masks at Walmart for $25.99. Now, are they the paint mask or the actual gas mask? They said they got gas masks at Walmart for $20. Y'all new here? Y'all new here. Okay, good job. So, if you are new, I need you to go back all the way down to the bottom of my first videos. And I posted videos. Actually, no, I put one at the front, at the top. The disaster preparedness videos that's in my bio. Y'all need to go watch all of those. And look at the date. Please look at the date. When you look at the date where I have those dehydrators right there, it is February like 23rd, 24th, 25th, something like that of this year. God has been blessing us to find out what is going on. It don't matter. Just get filtration straws. I told y'all right now, y'all, it don't matter. Just as long as it filter water, you need to have as many as you can. The name brand and all. Listen, if you, and not to you, Miss Reed, but I'm just saying, Name brand don't matter right now. You need food. You're not going to care if it's Costco, whatever. You're not going to care what kind of gas mask. We just need to have it all. It don't matter if it's generic beans, rice, medicines. It don't matter, because the generic, you gonna get more. So I would be looking towards that. If it's not gonna be nothing, I ain't trying to. Who you gonna see? You not. Nobody's gonna see you. Nobody's gonna, like, if they cut this power in it, like when wars start happening and they be blocking China in different areas from showing us stuff. Y'all don't think that's about to happen over here? They can turn off our internet where we can't see nobody. They can make it to where we can't communicate with the phone. That's why we gotta have, wherever they at. They in here somewhere. The walkie-talkies and so forth. Water straws. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't go live with people because I don't know what y'all gonna say, and I'm not just gonna sit here and talk to you, and I'm not playing no games. So I'm not on here for that. But if you know, so I don't let people come on my live. I don't, because I'm not about to argue with you, and you're not about to say nothing stupid on my live, because I really don't even like people typing stupid stuff. So I'm really not gonna let nobody say nothing. Not saying that you will, but that's why I don't let people on my live. And I don't care. It's my live. I don't have to. But yeah, I'm not even about to let you be on here saying no stupid stuff. Not saying that you were, whoever be trying to go live with me. I know people do that and they play the little games, but I don't even know how to play and don't care to, because I don't really play games like that. Rechargeable. Whatever is rechargeable. You need to get some with a USB something to where if you have to plug it into something. Because if it ain't no phone, what you gonna do? I got two different kinds. I got these. I got a little solar powered set, but I got to get all the stuff together. But these is rechargeable. You know what I mean? And they come with a little thing and a little ear thing. So if you don't want everybody to hear, you could just plug this in, and you know what I'm saying? And I have I got a regular radio. I got a regular you know, just old school AM FM. I got that too. You're gonna need it. Yep. Because we feel like the world has always been like this, but y'all got to think how shocked y'all kids and grandkids and stuff is about to be. They ain't never lived without digital stuff. Thank you. They ain't never lived without no digital stuff. So if you new here, I've been telling all my people, go get coloring books, crayons, games to keep your kids, because you're going to, and then definitely get noise canceling headphones or something to where if crazy stuff is going on and you and mom and dad or whoever got to talk about what the next plan is, you can put all the kids in a room. Put some headphones or something on them while we still got power. Let them listen, be coloring or whatever else. Like, because people is going to be losing their mind from cabin fever. If they lock us in like they did China and then let them people out their house for 6 months and ain't no food in the store, people was unaliving themselves because they were starving to death. They was eating all kind of crazy stuff. And so was their kids. Because they didn't think. So they were shopping for now and didn't have nothing for emergency. Well, God is blessing us to get the information. Get it before the emergency happens. During the summer, y'all didn't see when was them Chinese folks locked in their house? And they wasn't letting them out. They was coming through getting rid of their animals too. Euthanizing their animals during that time. That's been in this last 6 months that they was doing that. March. Thank you. They had them little dogs running through telling people to go back up in that from May to July. 90 days. Do y'all see now? I don't care who believe it, because my eyes ain't closed. And I am not living under deception. I can see real good. I can see real good. The light bulb is actually on over here. It's on. Ding. It's on. And we can see. We don't got to wait for the news to tell us. Because if you wait for the news to tell you, it's too late. Okay. My new people, y'all wasn't here maybe yesterday. But for who was here yesterday and the day before, did we not talk about not being able to get nothing out the stores? The financial system not working, and this is what the government is going to give you if there is no food in the store, and then the next day 17 states say EBT wouldn't work. Y'all don't know that us over here in the circuit travel community, 6 hours before they said y'all cards didn't work, we was looking up the commodity box thing to see what all was in it. And then the next day, it's in the world I know that the EBT ain't working. The food system. We is not waiting for y'all news to tell us. God told us the night before. He told us the night before. Because Circle had been talking about Godzilla coming up out of the east. And where did the dragon show up? In Japan. Where is that? The Far East. For 2 weeks, I kept making a laugh about the Godzilla coming out the ground, coming out. And what happened? Who showed up? Something that looked like Godzilla burning up stuff. Same day Japanese quit. That would be the Far East. We do not have to wait for y'all. We talked about milk shortage. Milk shortage came right after. We talked about meat. We do not have to wait for y'all. We is not waiting on y'all news. We getting the news straight hot off the press. Matter of fact, we get the news before the news get the news. The CDC website has a zombie apocalypse survival guide. I wonder why. Because we ain't going to be able to go out. Y'all saw what I Am Legend was like? He had to be in before a certain time. He had to go hunt food and something as simple as bacon. He was like, ooh, bacon. I haven't eggs, real eggs in a long time. What's burning up over here, egg farms? He had been eating powdered eggs, and he asked her, where did you find these eggs and bacon? He said, I was saving that. I was saving that. And the book of Eli. Y'all don't remember? And everything was morphed. The animals was morphing. Nothing like, oh, okay. Don't listen. I don't care. They've been telling y'all. It's a scripture in the Bible that said that people gonna be wanting to die and they ain't gonna be able to. They gonna, hurt themselves or whatever, and they still not gonna die. That sound like a zombie to me. But they don't know that that's coming because God said, right now everybody running from death. But when I start kicking down stuff, you ain't gonna be able to die. You just gonna have to suffer through it. That would be a zombie. If God removes the spirit of death, that means you'll be able to throw yourself off of a building and you're gonna be walking messed up, arms shredded. You're not gonna die. My daddy said it. He told y'all about the zombie apocalypse before the scientists did. They just making it happen. They are creating the things to destroy us. That's what they're doing. Trying to redo and do better at what God do. They messing stuff up. Oh, they did that the last time. When they made their super race called the Nephilim. The Anunnaki. And that's why the earth had to be tore up the last time. And guess what? They back on the same. Mixing God's animals that he didn't want to mix. And all of the stuff that they doing right now. Mixing species and changing stuff that God didn't want changed. That's how the earth got flooded first time. He said, yep. So I see now y'all moved faster and quicker So this time I'm going to burn it. That's purification. He's about to purify this earth from all the sin and horrible things, the murder, the everything. He about to purify it. He tried to purify it with water last time, and folks said, oh, I don't care. Whatever you say, I'm going against it because this is how I feel. And he said, okay, well, I'm about to burn it up. But God, why? Because it's how I feel. Y'all didn't care about how I felt. Now I don't care about how y'all feel. Don't worry about it. All of these things were more important than me. A nice car and a house and all this crazy stuff that I told you I don't have nothing to do with. But okay. Mm-hmm. Do it. Do it. Do it till you're satisfied. Do it. Do it. Do it. Hey, that's all I got for you. Do it till you're satisfied. I hope you satisfied with the outcome you're going to have by not listening to my daddy. And I got to go make me some coffee. You used to have dreams that zombies were here and people were what? Possessed by demons. Y'all ain't seen all the people walking around like this? The zombies is here. Y'all ain't seen all the people that's on these old weird drugs. And they all messed up, bent over backwards, staying like that. Walking up on you on their legs. And, wait a minute. Growling. That sound like a damn zombie to me. Y'all done seen them? Their words are inaudible. You can't even understand what they saying. Y'all ain't seen all the people that be at. Y'all ain't seen them. Don't play with me. All the sores on their bodies. And they out there and their bodies is contorted up. You don't know if they dead or alive. Then they pop up. Wow, what is you on? Because that's humanly impossible for you to take a substance, Flocka, and run into a bus and get back up. And take off running. Supernatural strength. Bodies, they be walking like crabs. Body contorted, and you're walking like that. How? Growling and... When I first saw that, I said, that is not drugs. That's a demon. And they don't know how to walk in that body. That's an entity. Who are you looking at? Wait a minute. Hold up. Come back. You can't walk in that body good. You trying to hold you're not supposed to be there. See, what y'all see is a person is drunk. I see that entity that is stepped down in that body, baby, that's trying to make it work. Just like on Men in Black. When he was trying to fix his face, he was like, your face. He was like, oh. Oh. Sugar water. Sugar. Like, that's how they looking right now. Am I wrong? That movie showed you that when a person is not able to walk up straight, that it's another entity there. Now, bro, like the reptilians. Bro, the reptilian is in your homeboy every time you give him that certain medicine or that pill. And then he get to not... I done seen people flip over on their head underneath the car. Under a tire wheel. How it started. How it ended, and your head is upside. Ended well, I guess. It's definitely another entity that took over your body because now you out of control. I don't remember. Yeah, I know. Because you blacked out and another entity took over your body and did things that you would have never did. And now you back in your body, and guess what? You're cognitive. And you got to take the blame for it. When people tell you they didn't remember doing it, they didn't, because it was another entity controlling their body. Go look out what a blackout is. We did the studies on it already. Go look out what alcohol means. Alcohol means man eating or flesh eating spirit. Alcohol, right? In Arabic. And then the meaning of a blackout, y'all probably ain't never even, well, the people that's been here, we studied it. Go look up the meaning of a blackout. I'll be right back. I gotta go make me some coffee. Go look up the meaning of a blackout, and then go look up the meaning of the root word for alcohol. See what y'all find. Give me 1 minute. Okay, y'all. Sorry. I don't know if y'all seen these, but these are a good thing to get too, just in case. They're survival tabs. Each one of these, I think, like, each pack is like 48 hours worth of food, I think. So each one of these is like a protein, like, bite thing. But these will give you enough, whatever you need to stay alive for 48, and it can be stretched to 98 hours. I thank God for you too, Pumpkin. Look, I've been trying to tell my family this for years, and y'all gotta realize I come from a whole long line of apostolic and Pentecostal and Baptist, Methodist bishops, preachers, the whole nine. Like, one side of my family is like all Baptist, Methodist, Kojic, and then the other side is all Pentecostal. And none of them believe what we're doing right now. I just be like, but y'all walk in with your Bible, making sure you look like a church person, but y'all don't hear nothing God saying. It amazes me. Walmart got them too. Now, why would those be in Walmart? You so happy your husband listened when I told him the vision I was giving. Good job. They in the camping section. Yep. To undergo a temporary loss of vision, consciousness, or memory. You said God has been screaming. You said it. God has been screaming. Now he got to shake us up for ignoring him. Telling you. What is in Walmart? These one pack of this could be stretched out for 96 hours, but it's 24 hours worth of like protein and stuff or whatever for you so you can survive. It's got the amount of calories and stuff you need so you don't die. The government didn't build those FEMA camps and have all those coffins for nothing. You said it, and you got to think them was all the way back in 08, 09, 07 when they was showing them. I believe what God said. God said at the end times there was going to be famine, sickness, plagues, all this stuff. I believe him, so I'm prepping. God don't leave you ignorant of the devil's devices. You sure said it, Jackie. Listen, and that's what's so crazy. God don't leave you ignorant. The devil wanted to come up on you so you get he liked the element of surprise. God be like, no. I want you to know what's happening first. That's what blinds me. How would disabled folks survive? God got y'all too. Y'all can pack up. What you mean? If you in your crib, disabled goes a lot of different ways. But that's why I said, yeah, we about to go to World War III. Of course. 180 tasks for $44 at Walmart. Okay. Camps are being built in Galveston, y'all. They've been built. Okay, so look. Under the guise of the Super Bowl, they've been packing away the homeless people in camps for years under the guise of the Super Bowl or major events coming. And, okay, so if you're new here, you might not know it. And for my old people, don't answer. How many states is it against the law to be homeless in? For my new people, if you old, don't answer because I want them to see. For my new people, do you know how many states that it is illegal to be homeless in? It's the reason that the park benches have spaces divided up now. Google it. You can Google it real quick. They are closing down Walmarts. It's online. Yes, it's illegal to be homeless. How many states is it illegal to be homeless in right now, family? You said 16? I think it's more than that. Are y'all Googling it? Because the numbers is there. It's between 24 and 48. You said, I am so very unaware. Yes, ma'am. But that's why I'm here. To make everybody aware of what's really going on. It's a lot of states where it's like most of them. It's against the law to be homeless. So what's going to happen? Y'all thought that this housing crisis was just a part of, no, it's against the law to be homeless. Well, if people are getting evicted and it's against the law to be homeless, what do you do? It says nearly every state has laws against homelessness. Yes. Put them in jails or camps. And in these camps, if they take you to a homeless camp, they have to approve you to leave. And if they don't feel like what you're leaving for is good enough reason for you to leave, they don't let you leave. That's where all y'all homeless been. So if you've been looking at certain areas where you know there used to be homeless camps and they're not there no more, you just can't find the homeless people like that, that's where they at. You said they're closing 29 Walmarts in Texas alone. Where else did they say? It was like North Carolina. They just up. They said one day they went to Walmart and the next day it was closed. That was like 2 or 3 days ago, and it wasn't in Texas. Most time, listen, I've been homeless before. I was just in a shelter a year ago. When I left my husband and moved to where I am, I stayed with a friend. The situation got kind of crazy. I was just in the shelter for 62 days last year. I'm not talking down on nobody. I've been homeless with my children. In 2009, I was homeless for 6 months, dang near, with my kids. 3 of those months, I slept in a car with my children. You're not talking to. This is why I'm telling you, I prepare. You ain't talking to nobody that's, look, and I had all my stuff. My stuff was sitting in the storage and I was still in the homeless shelter. What that mean? Y'all get this status stuff and whatever else. Look, I don't care about none of that. I will stand in a food line if I have to make sure my babies get what they need. Oh, thank you, Jessica. People, yes. And listen, it's more people than y'all know because they count you not having your own place as being homeless. I don't care. Listen, I'm not no fake YouTuber. Y'all get my real life over here. You know, I used to be a scripper and all kinds of stuff. I don't fake in front for nobody. That ain't about to help nobody. I'm not trying to make y'all think my life is perfect. That's why I don't get on here with slayed edges. Y'all ain't never seen me with no slayed edges on here. Now I am gonna retwist my hair today, but my nails, I do them myself, and so if they be not to the beat, I don't care. It's just for me, cause I've been prepping. That stuff is not important to me. Having them, I can't eat that stuff. If my kids and grandkids come where I'm at, none of those Gucci bags, Fendi bags, or whatever, Birkins, all the stuff y'all been spending, y'all them belts and stuff, y'all can't eat that stuff. Them rims ain't gonna do you no good. Put your regular things back on. Give rent a shop, they rent a rim, they stuff back, and take that $400-500 and go get your baby some non-perishables. Whatever you order from Shein and wherever else, get your refund and go get some stuff. All your afterpay stuff, stop the loans and go get your food. You can afford it. Stop eating out. You, whatever, if you do your numbers of what you did ate out in this last month, you'll probably be sick because all of that could have been stored on stocked up food. I mean, spent. If you got a credit card, if you're homeless now, I mean, try to get somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I know it's hard, but if they give you food stamps and you have a vehicle or something like that, you can buy a lot of this prepared food, and then definitely just start going to food banks and stuff. Call 211. Y'all welcome. 48 states, at least one has law restricted homeless. 24 states have restricting loitering. Yep. And that's going to be for that, y'all. Who knew, though? That's what I'm saying. The food is bad that they selling. They said in 2 days or 3 days, the world health food short the food shortage around the world is going to get worse. So that means it's going to be even worse in October, even worse in November, even worse in December and January because they can't go plant nothing. It's cold. Yes, you can get non-perishable food with food stamps and get them delivered to your house by Amazon. Some of this, the like dehydrated chicken and stuff, you can buy that stuff with food stamps. And Walmart and like anywhere where you can spend food stamps, if they sell dehydrated and freeze dry food, get it. They giving y'all this extra EBT for these babies. If they giving it to you every month, use that. Don't go, oh, we about to eat good. No. Take that extra EBT and go and you was looking and it said you couldn't. That's not the truth, because it literally says EBT right there. That's not the truth. That's not the truth. Because when I've been buying the food and I don't have food stamps, and I told people, oh yeah, and I seen it for myself. Y'all get on here saying some crazy stuff. Yes, you can. And don't listen to whoever said that. You can get online right now. I'm not talking about if you can get EBTs. I'm talking, they saying that you can't, okay, the EBT system is not working, y'all, but when it gets back up and working, you can use your food stamps on Amazon. As a matter of fact, Amazon stores your food stamp card number. They said, somebody said you can use food stamps online for Sam's Club too. It says, thank you, Justice. It says EBT eligible. Walmart and all these places sell this dehydrated food. So if you getting stamps, better be on it. Don't be trying to make no lobsters and we about to do no baloo and all of that. You better go get your dry food. Get off these fads of whatever and go buy food that's going to last, because it ain't gonna be no refrigerated stuff. If y'all doing gardens, y'all need to be doing inside gardens, because if they put us on martial law, you're not about to be able to go outside. Y'all better do some inside gardens. And all y'all ring lights function is artificial light too. Artificial sunlight. Your ring lights work as artificial sunlight. So, Pakistan is flooding now. Yeah, some people were saying outside, honey. This be weird sometimes. Yeah, the floods is destroying the gardens. That's why I said inside gardens. That's what I'm saying. You want a garden inside. Yeah, that is a big point, Sunshine. You're not gonna have no. That's why I keep telling y'all get non-perishable, which means that they hit the power, or we have rolling blackouts. You're not gonna have no electricity. The only thing you might have access to is water. So the dehydrated and freeze-dried food, all you need is water and heat. That's it. All the stuff I'm buying, look, they got bread in the can. Now, probably slices going to be about this big, but I could toast this over an open fire. I got butter powder. So if I want to make me a little bread and butter, butter powder is butter, cream, and water, non-fat milk. Okay? So I can make me some butter. Okay? To put on top of my canned bread. I can make me a chicken something. I got dehydrated, freeze-dried mozzarella. Okay? Got that. Vegetables, freeze-dried and dehydrated. Got fruits. Ain't gonna be no sugar, because who gonna work the sugar cane field? So I got honey powder. All of this stuff come off Amazon, y'all, and Walgreens and everywhere. Walmart had. Everybody got this stuff. They been having it. It's been in the stores for months. So all I need is water and a little bit of fire. And look what I got here. I got lava rocks too, if I have to set them down on an open fire. But I also have this and butane. You need to get some cast iron skillets because them little cute, cheap pots y'all bought that y'all spend a lot of money for that match your kitchen, but they not gonna work over no open fire. You need a Dutch or French oven so that you can make a little bit of paste. And if you have to dig a hole outside and put your stuff down in the ground to cook, you got cast iron on the top, cast iron. That's why it's called a Dutch oven or a French oven, because you can put a little bit of mud or whatever you're gonna put on the outside, a little bread stuff, and put your fire down in there and cover it back up, and you got a whole oven. Cast iron skillets gonna work outside. If there's no power, we will be cooking outside, more than likely on an open fire. So it don't matter the brand, y'all, just get it. Y'all, please stop asking me where I live. That's all irrelevant. Don't ask me where I live. Do not ask me where I live. It doesn't matter where I live. Don't ask me that. Where do you live? And I know y'all just be trying to understand, but what does it matter where I live? None of that matters. What you need to be worried about is where. Do you know Jesus? If you've been on here for more than 2 minutes, clearly you know I'm talking about Revelations 13. So clearly I do. And the crazy thing about that is, all the Christians that ask that question, I be feeling like if y'all was real Christians, y'all wouldn't have to ask that because we would be on the same page. It cracks me up that y'all have to ask that question. And why is it even a question? How about don't talk, listen, and then you'll know? Have y'all not heard of liars? People tell y'all they Christians and believe God all day long. And to tell you that, but ain't living nothing. I don't walk around talking about I'm a Christian. I don't walk around talking about I ain't saved and all of this. But guess what? Everything God be telling me be lining up. Do you know Jesus is the question you need to be asking. Because evidently I do. And I'm going to tell you how I know. Because he been telling me stuff. And as soon as he tell me, I come tell y'all. And as soon as I tell y'all, it's on the news. Y'all been sitting under these pastors, and I'm not coming for y'all, but they say they know God, but they sure ain't telling y'all what God is saying right now. That's scary to me. They tell, oh, I know God, and don't listen to these people. They living any kind of way, smoking that weed, and you back there banging out the people you ain't supposed to, but we're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about how you preaching against one thing and then y'all keep getting caught up in the stuff y'all telling us not to do. I live freely on here. Folks know all my business. That's why y'all people be so surprised that y'all whoremongers and all scammers, because y'all be faking. These folks know what my issues is. I confess my problems to them. So I'm not here to be perfect in front of y'all. I tell them I live in duality, baby. Let me see a tall tree, baby. I might just have to let y'all go. And they pray for me so that I don't be in lust. You see how that works? Sure do. Calm down, Circa. Come back, Circa. But y'all want to fake in front like y'all ain't. I ain't made it yet. I'm not saying you trying to condemn me. I'm saying y'all Christians got to quit asking that question because it make y'all look like y'all not Christians if you ask me. The Bible said try spirit by the spirits. That don't mean ask no questions. Just look and wait and see how I live. And then you'll know. You wouldn't even have to ask that question. And y'all see why I be scared for y'all to go to the synagogues of Satan? They telling y'all to worry about all the same. Okay, look. Lucifer was worried about how he looked, how people reverenced him, and wanting to be the best and separate himself above everybody. And ain't that what the church be preaching right now? The church people are full of so much pride. Ah! Where is y'all humbleness at? Because my daddy came humble, but the Sadducees and the Pharisees, boy, they was Gucci down to their socks. Knew the word back and forth and didn't even know the word when it was standing in front of them. The religious people at that time literally had scrolls sewn into their clothes, they drawers. The word was everywhere on them, and they couldn't even recognize the word when it was walking. And look, matter of fact, they put a hit out on the word with the church's money and had him killed and kept lying. They put a hit on my daddy with the church's money. 33 pieces of silver. The Sadducees, the religious leaders, the church people sure did. You mean like they be coming for my neck over here? Telling people I'm a witch and a warlock and all of this sudden don't listen to her because she smoke weed. Really? And y'all be tossing down every type of demonic spell you can? Y'all forever at the doctor. Don't even know what the word pharmacy. I gotta go pick up my pharmacy. Well, your spell? Or your incantation? Or your poison? Or your witchcraft? Which one are you picking up today? Because pharmacy means spell, incantation, witchcraft, or poison. Pastors, ministers, why y'all telling people not to? Y'all go forever at the witch doctor. Because RX stand for Ricks. And if I open up this book right here that they tell y'all not to read, the Testament of Solomon, the wisest man on earth, Ricks, if I go right back here, stands for recipe, and all the demons that cause sickness, a lot of them got that RHYX. That's the beginning of y'all recipe and all of y'all medicine right there. RHYX, if you take the HY out of it, it's RX. And the 28 said, I am called Rick's Hat Packs. I bet you that's the name of a medicine, I bet. I unleash insomnia. So while y'all going to the doctors, trying to figure out how to deal with your insomnia, we already know where it comes from, and we can pray against the demon because we know his name. Let's move on. I am Rick's Anoster. I unleash hysteria and cause pain in the bladder. Oh. I am Rick's Cyclewrath or whatever. I bring long-term illnesses. Oh. I am Rick's Allureth. Hold on. Let's see what he do. I bring long-term illnesses. I am Rick's Allureth or Allureth in the case of swallowing fish bones. So he stops people he makes people choke on bones. One of them detached tendons. So if your tendons is messed up, we know the spirit that caused that. Jealousies and squabbles between those who love each other. Ricks, whatever is now. I cast the evil eye on every man. The 36 said, I hold a grudge against the body, demolish houses, and cause the flesh to rot. So if you have gangrene, we know the spirit demon name that does that. Let's see. Rick's Aloth. I produce the croup in infants. This is what the spirits told Solomon. Since y'all telling my church folks not to read, y'all. The Lord rebuke you. Satan, his name ain't Satan. Actually, his name is Rick's Anoster. And if you knew that, you could call him out. But you tell your people don't even read outside of it. So they gonna keep on running back to the doctor, and the doctor gonna keep on giving them a medicine that ain't gonna help them. They ain't doing nothing but making them sick. Oh, that's funny. Because the Bible say, when one demon come in, he brings 7 stronger than him, and the man's situation is worse off than what it was. Isn't it funny, family that's been here with us for a while, that every time that we look up the name of a medicine, it's the name of a demon or a fallen angel? You mean they bring their homies with them exactly like the Bible said? Sure do. I I cause the kidneys to suffer pain. I send gas and burning into the bowels. That would be irritable bowel syndrome. So Rick's anoreth causes irritable bowel syndrome. I make off with the minds of men and alter hearts. Oh, I cause men to suffer from diarrhea and hemorrhoids. That's his name right there. The Old Testament pseudepigrapha. So while y'all pastors is steady praying for y'all to get well, I know how to call the demons out of you and what their names are to make them leave. And that ain't no witchcraft. That's what Jesus did. He called them out by name. He said, what's your name? Legion. Well, Legion, you gotta go. And Legion and all of his went into the pigs, and then they, oh, okay. This. And if you don't believe me about the medicine, let me show you something. Enoch, another book that they took out of y'all lovely KJV. In the 7th chapter of the first book of Enoch, right here, after the fall of the angels, when they came down in Genesis 6 and made those beautiful Nephilim that y'all read about, and y'all don't even know y'all be reading about in 6 and 4, the first thing that they did, let me highlight this. The first thing that the fallen angels taught, and my people that's been here with me, they done this already, but we doing it for the newbies. So, right here. There we go. And then I'm about to go. So a lot of times y'all don't even know in the beginning of the Bible when it was talking about it was famines in the land. It was because of the giants. They were eating everything and the people. Here we go. Let's read it right there. So it says, and they took wives unto themselves, and everyone respectively chose one for himself. And they began to go into them. And the first thing that the fallen angels taught the women in Genesis 6 is, and they taught them magical medicine, incantations, the cutting of roots, and taught them about plants. And the women became pregnant and gave birth to great giants whose heights were 300 cubits, which is 450 feet tall. And these giants consumed the produce of all the peoples until the people detested feeding them. There go y'all reptilian people. So the giants turned against the people in order to eat them, and they began to sin against. Here we go. They began sin against, in this instance means have sex, and they began to sin against birds, wild beasts, reptiles, and fish. Reptilian people with magical powers. Oh, Not only do we study that, we study where your genetic disorders come from, and every time that we do, we find a fallen angel's child. 6 fingers, 6 toes. We find the giants. And now we know where all of that stuff comes from. So, there's that. So, while y'all pastors keep telling y'all not to read outside of the 66, you all will be in the people that God says, my people will die an untimely and violent death because they don't have enough information. You just signed yourself up for that. You need both of them. Book 1 and book 2. They come as a set for $54. If you buy them separately, it's going to be about $70 or $80. So you can get them on Amazon right now. You can download it. It's a PDF you can download as well. Yeah, these books are on my link. Yep. Go with, oh yeah, they are in my Amazon book link. You can go up there. That's how cannibalism started. The giants are what started cannibalism, bestiality. Y'all vampires, that's where they come from. It's in the book of Enoch. That's why they took it out. Because then they could keep selling y'all these movies as though it's just mythology. But no, if you have the rest of the Bible, it shows you where this stuff came from. Hello from Texas, Mr. Delgado. Yep. So, with that, that's where gene splicing comes from too. If you want to read that, you can read in the book of Jasher. That's mentioned in your Bible, but it's not in there. That you can actually read online or wherever. So this book is mentioned in Joshua chapter 10, Verse 13. Yes, I believe in vampires. And so do the people at the Egyptian and Syrian antiquities in the British Museum. They sure do. And every other race of people. So if you want to know about the gene splicing and what happened there in the Tower of Babel and all of that, it's in this book. But this book is mentioned in Joshua chapter 10. Look, Samuel and Timothy. But it's not in your Bible, but you can read it. So if there's any other books and stuff that y'all want to see or anything that I've said, I record on YouTube. And every live that I do is recorded on YouTube. So you can go back and watch. We got over 200 videos from May until now, April until now, of all of this stuff that we're talking about the books that were taken out of the Bible. That's all we do. When we do our lives, we talk about current issues, which is what we need to be prepping for. And we also talk about the stuff that was taken out of the Bible. This is not all the books we have. We have wizards mythology, so magic mythology. We've got African myths, Japanese myths, Greek myths, Celtic myths, Persian myths, Native American, Chinese. We got Hinduism, Confucianism, all of that, y'all. So y'all not talking to unlearned. We are well-versed people over here. We don't just study Revelations. We actually go and read about the people that the Bible said that Israel is going against so that we can know what, where, who, when, and why. We study the whole story. And these things, we read the scripture of the Bible and it leads us to this. So, these things are mentioned in your Bible. They're just not in the version that you have. But the KJV is like the last version of the Bible. It's 4 versions before that. He made his own. That's why it's called a version and not the Bible, but the version of the Bible. Because there was something prior to that. If there's a version, then that means it was something previous. That's what version means. It's a version of it. So there was something prior to that. Y'all read KJ's version, and I go read the stuff that was before that. I love y'all too. Yeah, they go together. You can, y'all, we can read the book of Adam and Eve and everything, y'all. We do. We can read. You can read about what happened when Adam and Eve left the garden, and it's so much y'all don't have. And the Bible said, "My people gonna perish for the lack of knowledge." He didn't say the world. He said, "My people," the church people, because they think they got it all. When am I writing my book? I ain't got time. I'm writing it right now. We all writing a book. Every last one of us got a book that's being written. I don't have to write it. It's an angel named Peruvial that gave Enoch a good old pen of quick writing. He already wrote all of our stories already. Look at that. Look what it... Where is... And now I read this, but it's been a minute, and I remember. Oh my God. Are y'all ready? Whoever got their books, go to book 2 and go to page 348 to pseudo philo. If you got your book or if you got your PDF, go to page 348, y'all. Who remembers the thing that's been in the news recently about the suns? The suns in the earth. 2 suns, 1 sun. Everything they talk about the sun, right? If you go to page 348 in your book, look what it say right there. It says, and in that time there arose a certain AOD or odd from the sanctuaries of Midian. Are y'all seeing this? It says, and this man was a magician, and he said to Israel, why do you pay attention to your law? Come, and I will show you something other than your law. And the people said, what will you show us that our law does not have? And he said to the people, have you ever seen the sun by night? When did China put their sun in the air? Was it not like dusk when they made they sunrise? Go on and go to page 348. And it says, and he said, whenever you wish, I will show it to you in order that you may know that our gods have power and do not deceive those who serve him. And they said, show it. And he went away and worked with his magic tricks. And they gave orders to the angels who were in charge of the magicians, for he had been sacrificing to them for a long time. Because in that time, before they were condemned, magic was revealed by the angels, and they would have destroyed the age without measure. And because they had transgressed, it happened that the angels did not have the power. And when they were judged, then the power was not given to others. And they do these things by means of those men and the magicians who minister to men until the age without measure comes. And then by the art of magic, he showed to the people the sun by night. And the people were amazed and said, but behold how much the gods of the Midianites can do, and we did not know. And God wished to test Israel. And God wished to test if Israel would remain in its wicked deeds and let them be, and their work was successful. Nothing new under the sun. So the Midianites, which a lot of this I remember because in Og, remember, they was doing all these sacrifices and God was he said, I'm going to test you. I'm going to see if magic, if you going to go and do it, if you going to remain wicked. Get your books. Get your books. Look at how the world was so amazed that there was a second sun. And I told you, I said, no, the Egyptian people, they already did that. I said, that's why the sun is going to fall to the earth, because the sun was listening and these stars and stuff was listening. That's why I said the stars is going to be judged too. Now y'all know why the sun got to fall to earth. Because even the sun obeyed the angels and the witches and the warlocks and not God. 238, book 2. You need to get the Old Testament Supergrapha. They're in my link. Good job. So I gotta go, y'all. I gotta go get me some food and I'm gonna go eat. But we'll probably have class later on this evening because we've been on 3 hours already. You need book 1 and book 2. You can get them on my just go in my Amazon link up at the top. They up there. They in there. And it's other books that's up there too. You can read The Birth of Jesus Christ when he was little, his first years on earth. You can read that. William Hone and it's a couple other people, which is like Paradise of Eden or the Lost Books of Eden. You can read that. So it's a lot of books out here, y'all, that you can read, that pastors be lying talking about they lost. And that's why the Bible say my people going to be lost for the lack of knowledge. They don't have all the information. The link for the second book on my page doesn't work. Okay, so you can download it from Amazon. I mean, you can literally download it from online. Like, go just type in Google Old Testament Supergrapha, and that's how I got it first. I didn't have it in a book first, y'all. I downloaded it off of Google years ago. Just type in James Charles Worth and then book 1 and book 2, and you don't have to go to my website. You can literally just download it off of Google. The PDF, type in PDF, it'll come up. Because I still, when I use my PDF, that's the PDF I downloaded for book 1 and book 2. I downloaded them off of Google years ago. So, I gotta go, y'all. I love y'all. Yep. So go get y'all stuff. And if y'all family don't want to listen, don't keep forcing it down their throat. Just don't tell them what you got. Hide your stuff. So when they come over, you got a basement closet, put it up. I don't know what you're talking about. And be like, huh? Hold on. So when they be like, what you got over here, huh? The same way they hun you saying they don't want to hear it, huh? Act like you didn't hear them, huh? You got food over here, huh? I remember you said you was stocking, huh? Oh, I'm not worried about nobody that wasn't worried about nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. Because remember, y'all wasn't worried about it. So we ain't worried about, huh? Oh, y'all don't know. I'm telling y'all, it's a reason. Told y'all, I'll be like, and don't try to say I'm being nasty, because my daddy said I'm only about to be worried about the people that's been worried about me. The ones that believed, I got them. The ones that didn't believe, well, that's the cost of your unbelief. So with that, have a good day. Y'all probably get back on later. Hold on? Did you say you're not living your life in fear? We not either. We prepared. We ain't scared about nothing because we prepared. But the people that ain't worried about it gonna be in fear. Because the Bible said your heart's gonna be given out with fear. I ain't worried about it. You ain't scared now. Don't get scared now. Because we don't have no reason to be nervous. We ain't living in fear. We prepared and aware. See, y'all y'all get them words confused. We not fearful. We're aware and prepared. Y'all gonna be fearful and running out there in the pandemonium trying to find stuff that y'all said y'all wasn't gonna worried about. We not worried about it. We're not fearful. We're actually pretty comfortable because we've been finding out before it happened. So you're right. We not walking around in fear. We're not. Are we fearful, y'all? Are we just aware and prepared? So we can get ready to watch through our blinds everybody that said they wasn't gonna worry about it. We ain't trying to convince y'all we don't care. We just preparing. We just busy like the ants preparing. We not the grasshoppers. We the ants. Or I don't know is it the grasshoppers and the ants wasn't preparing? The grasshopper wasn't preparing and the ants was. Is that the story? I don't know which one it was, but that's who we is. We the ants. We storing up for the long winter. Y'all can do what y'all need to. Grasshoppers was hungry. But the ants, they've been stocking all winter, all year for this what's coming. Well, let me tell you something. Won't no grasshoppers be jacking no ants over here. We not doing none of that. We not doing none of that. These ants got artillery. What? These ants will protect the things that they store. Yes, they will. 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 So come on, grasshopper, jump if you want to. They gonna be taking stuff. No, they gonna be getting taken is what's gonna happen. Out. And grandma got other purses. This is just one of grandma's purses, but grandma got other purses. Grandma got plenty of purses, honey, and I don't go nowhere without grandma. My grandmother goes everywhere I go. Grandma keep a purse. And purses be full of all kind of stuff. Me and my grandma are best friends, honey. She go everywhere I go. We always together. Hmm. No, that ain't no BBs enough. No, them ain't BBs. And this ain't the good stuff. This just the extras. But no, these ain't BBs. They definitely not BBs. Nah, they not BBs. But I do have some of those as well. And guess what? They hollow points. The BBs I do got. Their names are Holly, Hollow, Holloway. Even the BBs I got is hollow points. Y'all can play. Huh? You said what? Come again? This not, yeah. You said what? Oh, I got BBs too. A little BB gun. Well, my little BB gun got hollow points too. My little BB gun. What? Mm-hmm. Y'all love that? I'll do this later. Who playing with life? Who's playing? See, y'all think life is a joke. I don't. Because if I hit you in your eye with this, that eye is gone. You're not going to be able to see anything. They explode on contact too. They open right the hell up. So, you can't do nothing without your eyes. Can't see the tape if you can't see. You looking through my peephole and I'm looking through my peephole too. See, y'all strategy. Ain't no guns of fire going out and no guns of, no, strategy. Strategy wins the war. Spiritually, emotionally, in relationships, strategy. My dad is a strategist. And that's the one thing reading the Bible taught me was strategy. What you done said, Amber? What you done said, Amber? What you done said, Pumpkin? What you done said? Yes, Lord. Oh, when the saints go marching in. When the saints go marching in. Oh, yes, I want to be in the number. When the saints go marching in. Oh, yeah. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Go marching in. Huh? Y'all playing, I'm for real serious around here. Y'all can play Jesus all you want to. I'm not doing it. Jazz hands, son. So, do what you want. Do what you will. I'm just trying to get my stuff together. Listen. Still believe now. Mm-hmm. I just be wondering about all the people that got online and so boldly lied and said that I didn't know what I was talking about 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 years ago. And now everything is being played out. I just be sitting back quiet. They said I was a liar. See, what you thought was my words was my daddy's words. And he always telling you, don't discount the message, the messenger who is coming through. You better listen to what's being said. So, I love y'all, family. I'm about to go eat. Bye. I'll probably come back on later. Lowe's is selling out of dehydrators. I told y'all what's about to happen. Goodwills, garage sales, offer up, Target, anybody that got them, you better get them. I love y'all. See y'all later, family.